What's up, Grand Rising, grace and peace. Oh, big cats in the building. That's right. Top of the morning. We drink water. We eat fruit. Health is wealth. Take care of yourself. Words from Big Cat. What's going on, folks? Let me just get Instagram popping for a second. Hold on. It's midweek check-in. Yes. As you can see, I'm tired. Bags is under going through it. All right, let's get Instagram up before I start answering anybody's are you from, where you from. Excuse you. Lotus is in the building. My Lotus bomb. NASA, salute. What up, what's goody? All right, we're just getting Instagram to come in. So it's Wednesday, it's midweek check-in. I have just a few little things, just a few little notes I wrote down. Talking about what's coming up on Friday, because Friday we have a full moon in Aquarius. I don't think we have any Aquariuses here. And if I do, shout out to you guys. I love me some Aquarius, sis. All right, I'm gathering my cards, guys. Bear with me. Because I don't know, just, birthday weekend, birthday week. Still going through it. So I'm just getting my cards out. You know the deal. We're talking about health, wealth, romance, and we get an oracle in. If anybody wants to get a reading after, they can do so. All right, let me get my wisdom. And I might do an angels. And we need to get the bell out just in case we got to go sideways sometimes. You know how it is. You know how we do. All right, so there's a full moon coming up on Friday. So what full moons is when we want to release. Full moons are about releasing anything that we no longer want in our lives, nothing that resides with us, that doesn't fit into our narrative, that doesn't comply with being our higher selves, right? So when we do our intentions, that's what we want to do. We want to set our intentions out to the full moon to let Goddess know we don't want any more of this nonsense. We don't want any more of these people around us that is not for our higher selves. We want to have that go. Let me turn this down. I think it's a little bit too loud. I got to get the drums going. We got to get the ancestors talking to us early, That's how we do. All right, so let me just read a little bit. Today is the 21st of the month. 21 breaks down to 3. So that means cooperation, activity, creativity, and action. Just to name a few things that you can work on today. Any type of moon activity, whether it be a new moon or a full moon, those energies last about 3 days. They're usually either before it, during, and after. You will feel the effects of a new moon or a full moon. So with this full moon, it's going to be in the sign of Aquarius. And that's my rising sign. And so starting today, moving towards the full moon is the perfect opportunity for any creativity that's coming your way, things that you want, that you have kind of put a pause on, that you want to start now, that it's coming back to your mind. Like, let me, start working on what I put down before and start getting that going again. Take action towards it. Any type of movement, whether it be regarding to health, take action to that. And cooperation. Today is the day of cooperation. So, if you're at work, you might need to do some team playing. You got to bite your tongue, right? Just to get the things working. At home, it's cooperation. Them kids got to clean up the dishes, take the garbage out. Hint, hint. Right? Working with your partners, whether it be, romantic or platonic. It's a good day to do that. All right. So organs that could be affected during this full moon. Hold on. Let me take a little sip. I got liquid crack in here today. I have coffee, and it's, what is that place? Starbucks. That's liquid crack. All right. So organs that could be affected during this full moon, or body parts, is your ankles, your forearm muscles, the thyroid, and the Achilles heel, just to name a few. Could be your calf, right? So if you're doing some action today, right, we're taking action. As I said, today is an action day. Be careful with doing your exercises. Make sure that you stretch, so that you don't have any issues with those muscles. Okay, so full moon in Aquarius, or your relationship with emotions might be more complicated, because the moon, as we know, is the emotional side of us. That is, moon is feminine, so we have more feminine emotions, for better lack of words, brewing up in us during this time. So some could be feeling a little more emotional during full moon. Some people can get a little more peculiar, crazy. Okay. Also, it being in Aquarius, as I said, those are little peculiar characters as well, because they are the loners. They like to be alone, but they have no problem being incorporated with a group. So in relationships, whether it be platonic or romantic, there could be some complications coming up to this. And free yourself from negative emotions such as fear, anger, and jealousy. Ooh, so be careful with this full moon, guys, because some people could, as I said, it brings out all these kinds of emotions. So some could be feeling a little jealous of somebody. There could be some fear about taking action on doing something that they wanted to do creatively. All right. And anger. If things don't go according to plan, people are not cooperating with you, yes, you might get a little angry at somebody. Be easy. It's the full moon. It's going to pass during the weekend. Don Philly's in the building. Salute. So remember that full moons stir up both creative and intuitive energies, as it asserts a powerful gravitational pull on the earth. So the moon definitely has its effect on the earth. That's what I'm saying. You'll notice people getting a little more bugged out than usual. They might be going a little more crazier during the full moon. Stay away from them. All right. It's the perfect time to reflect on the things that you want, or your work, or you don't want happening in your life. It's a perfect time to purge. That's what I'm saying. Letting go of those things, those people, places, or things that no longer serve you. That's what it is. The earth is doing it right now. The earth is purging. That's what we got to do. Right. So sometimes we feel a little sorry, a little maybe remorseful. But we got to let things go. That's the only way we can grow. We outgrow people. We outgrow things that we used to do that we no longer do anymore. So it's perfectly fine. And sometimes we kind of grieve that, and we kind of sit with it, and like, I miss that. I miss this one. I miss that one. And that's perfectly natural. But what's also natural is purging. It's letting those type of energies go as well, so you can grow more. All right. So the full moon is always about releasing, especially lower energies and or negative ones, any bad habits or unhealthy situations or relationships. As I just said, you gotta use discernment with certain things, right? Bad habits, unhealthy relationships, unhealthy situations. If you're at a job and it's costing you your health, I mean, the best, if you can get out of it, that's what you try to do, but make sure you have something to fall back on before you make that leap of faith. All right. Also, Aquarius is an air sign. So again, as I said about freedom, the air is free. You can't contain it, right? Like water. It needs to flow. Aquarius is a fixed sign. So it's hard to budge them a little bit. They're kind of stuck, for better lack of words, in their own way. It's kind of like whatever is their way is the way. They are independent and intelligent, unique group of people. So there we have the creative. So some of you might be picking up some of this creativity with this moon in Aquarius. For those who are artists, whether it be physically painting or artists being a musician. So your creative juices might be picking up a little bit more during this time. You might not want to be around a lot of people. As I said, with the relationships, you might not want to be around your person, because Aquarius is the loner. They want to be by themselves. This is how they work better. Again, they can work well with groups, but they're naturally the loners of the zodiac, and they crave that freedom, that emotional freedom. Okay. Sometimes these people may seem aloof, meaning they're kind of like airheaded-ish, or they're just not really all there. It's not that. It's just that their mind is so vast and they have so many things going on. It takes very little for them to get really riled up and get really like emotional. Now, during this full moon, it might trigger them. They might, if they're not getting the cooperation, they might get triggered. Okay. They're uncompromising and runs from emotional expressions. Yes, there goes that uncompromising. Okay. Again, this is that cooperation. So somebody who has Aquarius in their chart and heavy in their chart around this moon season, they might feel a little pressured because they have to cooperate with others, where Aquarius usually is the loner. So they might have a little issue rolling with the bunch, and run away from emotional expression. Again, Aquariuses are not the ones they're not like a Leo, like my big cat and my Nassau. They're not that Leo type of energy where it's just out there and boisterous. The Aquarians really just don't. It's not that they don't give a shit. It's just they don't. Yeah, sometimes they don't give a shit. Aquarius speaking. It's just little things don't really ruffle their feathers that much. It takes a lot for the Aquarius to really blow the lid, is what I'm saying, right? And their strong traits are that they are original, they're independent, and they're humanitarians. All right, so kudos for Aquarians. That your time is here to shine during the full moon. And so that is all. We also still have like 3 planets in retrograde. We have Saturn, Neptune. Saturn is back in Aquarius right now. And Aquarius, that, as I've been saying before, that zodiac is the running zodiac throughout the year. So a lot of us are going to be feeling this, wanting to be with other people, but then wanting to like retreat back into just being ourselves and getting our thoughts together and having just reflecting and just getting our collective of what we want moving forward, who we don't want around us, what we want around us, what we want to do when we grow up, who we want to be when we grow up. That's the Aquarian energy that's running for the whole year. Also, we have entered Don Phillies in Aquarius. Salute to that, sir. Well, it's a full moon coming up. Celebrate it. So good. I'm glad he said I'm on point. Okay, so yeah, Aquarius is not that they're douchebags, right? It's just that it doesn't take much. They don't really get their feathers ruffled so easily as a water sign, like a Cancer or a Pisces or even a Scorpio. Scorpios don't really get too riled up either. But they're fixed. But Aquarius, as I said, is a fixed sign. So it's that's what I'm saying. It's going to take a lot for them to really like. But it's a full moon and everybody gets emotional one way or another in a full moon cycle. So Aquarius are being challenged for the next couple of days, starting today, because the full moon is on Friday. So it starts today, Saturday, Thursday. Friday is the big pentacle, right? So there's where the tension pops, and then Saturday, Sunday coming down. So usually people feel it at least a couple of days before the actual day. And that day, they don't feel it as much. You could be a little more fatigued. Some people have a burst of energy where this creativity might kick in. Blooming Magnolia is in the Instagram streets. So you might be feeling this burst of energy where you're going to want to be creative, where you're going to want to go out there and do your best arts, if you're an artist or a musician or whatever it is, creatively speaking. That was a lot. All right, sip crack juice. And we're going to get on. So salute to everybody that came through also and graced me with your presence for my birthday on Monday. I really, really appreciated that. I did want to celebrate with you guys. And I was glad I was able to do that. So thank you so much. Also tonight, Pink Sugar is going to be coming on her platform, talking that ish, and I will be co-hosting. I am the Robin to the Batman. So catch her. King Ramon is in the building. Thank you. PYE all the time, absolutely every time. So in case y'all don't know what PYE is, protect your energy. The energies are very high, as you can see, throughout news media. A lot of stuff is jumping off, and this is the time where we really need to protect our energy, protect our surroundings, whether it be physical or spiritual, protect our peoples around us, right? So for those who have children, make sure that, you get them guarded up, pray them up, wear that armor, because there's a lot of craziness going on out there. And, the babies, the youth are in the line of fire as well, unfortunately. So yes, I believe it's at 7 p.m. tonight on Pink Sugar's platform. We will be going in on some topics. I believe we're probably going to use my topic, but if she has her main topic to talk about, we will discuss that. So you don't want to miss that. You want to tune in and weigh in on something along the lines of relationships. So kudos. All right, so let's get it cracking. And we're going to start off with the health. And so health, I'm using the angel deck. All right. Yeah, I'm still a little disheveled. I've been in and out of sleep, just not just wired. It's my birthday. It's still coming off that high. Popping the collar a little bit. I was also had the pleasure, and I don't know if some of y'all came on to Maine the Milkman's platform yesterday, but I was also given the pleasure to do a reading for Miss Georgie. I believe her page is the That Tomboy. She used to co-host with Mano, the rapper. So check out Behind the Bar segment yesterday on YouTube. My reception was a little crazy. The Wi-Fi, I don't know what it was. But I had the honor of doing a reading for her. So I was excited about that. All right, so let's go in. We're doing Health for the Collective right now. There he goes. I swear, you are such a freaking warlock. Maine the Milkman. Here goes Behind the Bar. Salute and good morning to you. Thank you. So for anybody wanting to check out her page, it's at your YOUR favorite tomboy. I will put that in Instagram as well. Please check her out. She's new to the YouTube streets. All right. And also check out Maine's page as well, Maine's channel for her content. Yesterday, he did a beautiful interview on her. She's a lovely young lady. I like her style because I resonate with the tomboy life. And no, Maine, I ain't bi and gay and all that other stuff yet, because y'all be swearing something. Okay. So this is on, yes, and thank you, Maine, for sharing her page as well. And thank you for sharing my live. All right, so let's get it cracking. We're looking at Health for the Collective for midweek. Remember that energy is fluid, time is fluid. So if it doesn't make sense right now, it probably will later on in the next couple of days or so. Don't try to make it fit. Look at that. Don't try to make it fit if it's not your message. It's not your message, right? Some people really want to make a lot of these things fit, and it's not necessary. Don't do it. It's not for you. Also know that we have masculine and feminine energy within us both, right? Doesn't mean that we're any less or more than. It just means that energy is a little more dominant, and that's how we operate. That's all. All right, so let's see what's the collective, the health for collective today, the 21st of the month. All right, what do we have here for the health for the collect? Now y'all don't want to pop out, right? Before you was popping out. All right. Ooh, I like it. So we have the Chariot card here in regards to our health. This is Cancer energy right here, guys. And why I love it so much is because it reflects on as what the full moon is energy is. Not only the full moon, but what today's energy is, 21 breaking down to 3. Action, taking action. So whatever it is that you want to do, whether it is go outside and do more physical activities, whatever it is, calisthenics, you could be doing the elliptical, all right? You could be doing the riding your bikes out. Go for it. Today's the perfect opportunity for that. And it's also, we're still in Cancer season. Are we almost? Yeah, we're almost in Leo. I think we got one more day and we'll be in Leo. Ooh, Fresh Breezes in the house. Salute, big bro. So do it. This is more, I'm getting physical and not so much mental. But obviously, if you're outside and you're getting exercise, this does clear that mental space for you guys. So you have more of a opportunistic or more of a positive outlook, right? It gets those juices going. Again, you could be creative. King Ramon says reading early. Thank you, Miss. My Lotus is doing the Instagram screens as well. Thank you. All right, so check him out. Also, this is about not only forward movement, but if anybody's interested with purchasing a car, usually the Chariot is also about cars or traveling. So today you might be wanting to do some traveling distance-wise. It's the perfect opportunity. Again, it's that taking action. It's that moving forward. All right, but definitely, as I said, what the full moon affects in certain body parts is I'll read it again, is the ankles, the forearms, the Achilles heels, and your thyroid. So definitely, as Big Cat said, drink lots of water, eat your vegetables and your fruits, stay hydrated. But basically, if you are going to be doing physical activity, be very mindful about your ankles. So if you're running, might be watch out for pavements that are like crooked is what I'm getting. You know, if you're doing the bicycling and it does affect the calves, I'm getting weird like braces around your calves. Maybe those tension sleeves. Ooh, Rich Mo is in the building. He's in them Instagram streets. How you doing? So, why is that? I'm not able to. Okay. So yeah. So maybe put one of those sleeves on when you're doing your bicycling. But yeah, and then I'm getting, some of you might be traveling like I'm getting scenery. So like countryside, and when you're doing that kind of traveling, your mind kind of goes off. You can kind of just be free again. That's that Aquarian energy. It's just having that liberation of just not being confined to your usual surroundings, or if you're in the streets like I am, in the city, getting out and move and driving towards like the countryside or something like that. Something where it has a lot of scenery here. You see, as this has that scenery, that's great for the mental as well. All right. So Lotus, can you grab Ramon's name down for me in case I forget, please? I'm going to clarify. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands here. So this is beautiful. Again, you are protecting. So remember, we're protecting our energy, right? As King Ramon says, we're guarding ourselves up. We're wearing that shield, that armor that we got to go outside with every day to protect our energy, to protect our bodies. I'm also getting police officer. All right. So some of you may be an officer or know someone that is in the department. There might be some issues going on. There could be an attack. So I don't know if you know somebody. Okay, it could be a male or a female here. And again, we have this full moon. Full moons, as my aunt who used to work for one of the precincts here in the Bronx. Well, she was a cop for so many years, but she said during the full moon, that's when a lot of issues, a lot of collars were happening because people were just going off the hook. So, ooh, Pink Sugar's in the building. Pink Sugar, drop your link so everybody knows where to go to tonight. Tonight at 7 p.m., yes? Oh, Faith is here. Grand Rising, salute to Faith. Good to see you. All right. So, yes, so if somebody's, so there could be a shootout. I hate to bring that kind of news, but that's what I'm getting. So somebody you know, or if you are, be very careful. Be guarded, you know what I mean? Protect yourself, like the body shield. You guys always have that on anyway, but more or less around the full moon. All right, I'm going to clarify why is this chariot here. And let's see, who are we going to use today? I guess we'll use the manga deck to clarify. Yes, tonight at 7. Okay, Pink Sugar, put the Instagram. I'm not the Instagram. If you can, drop that information down in the chat where we can follow you, where we can watch you tonight. That's Batman right there. Robin. All right, so what's the chariot here for? Why do we have the chariots? Yeah, and if anybody's being creative, again, with this full moon, or even today, as I said, again, it's the perfect time we have here. The card says rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once. That's that cooperation. Today is that day. We, somebody ain't cooperating with us, we're going to let them know. Determination and willpower, public recognition. So again, any of my Aquarians, I think Don Philly said he's an Aquarius, you're going to be recognized. Again, I also, as I saw with the cop officer, that's public recognition. That's a public figure. They might be. Now I'm getting hostage situation. What does that have to do with health? It's protecting people is what I'm getting. So there might be some type of hostage situation going on. Oh, my mother is here. Hi, Mom. We're in health right now. We just started reading, so you didn't miss anything yet. But anyway, it could be protecting other people. So this officer might actually be taking some people out away from danger. All right. So this is something that's going to be big on the news, or, if it's locally, it might be locally. But if it's something big, it's public, it will show up. Either way, I feel like it's going to be on the newspapers. So you will hear about it. And so, yes, somebody saving somebody's life. That's health for me, I guess. All right. Let's clarify, why is this chariot here? Yeah, children, 6 of Cups. So there's going to be this person could be rescuing children out of harm's way where there's shootings and stuff. And, the summertime, lots of that stuff goes on. All right. So let's clarify. Oh, wow. Really, Lotus? Ooh. Okay. Lotus says she dreamt about a police last night. Okay. I don't know. That's what I'm just seeing right now. So look out in the next, especially during the full moon, like on that day, there could be something coming out in the news in regards to, I want to say it's a female officer, melanated. All right. Rescuing some children out of harm's way from shootings. All right. The number 9 is significant. Could be 9 people that are in the household there. Of course, children involved. All right. So she's going to come out looking like a hero, a warrior. It says, the card says, environmental activist and animal rights. So this person, this police officer, this woman, actually, that's what she's doing. She's an environmental activist. So she's rescuing out these children. There goes my adopted mother. So look out for that. All right, let's see. Why is this Chariot here, please? That went so left. That's not what I was thinking of. All right, we have the Empress here. Yes. In reverse to clarify with the Chariot and the Two of Pentacles. All right, I'm getting at those kids again because the Empress is maternal. She's the mother of the not so much the mother of the tarot, but she's definitely a fertile one, right? And if you can see, she has a little belly. I'm not sure if you, well, this particular picture, you can't really see it, but usually the Empress card is she's pregnant. All right, she's in reverse right now. And this is Aries energy. All right. So also somebody, you know, there could be this, I'm getting midwife now, midwife. All right. Going to see this pregnant woman. So if you're traveling, if you are a doula, you are probably going to a woman who's pregnant, about to give birth. All right. So that's part of health. We not always just think about the physical and exercising and getting ourselves right, but a life is a life, right? A life is part of health. And if it ain't, it is today. Foxy Moon says so. So this could be this traveling to go to see this pregnant woman. But I'm getting it's like a doula going to see her. So she's pretty much about due. Yeah. And there could be some complications. Okay, so that's where the health kicks in, because we know that with sometimes if there's a breach with the child, it can be dangerous not only to the baby, but to the mother. All right. So this is that fast, quick action movement to go to the mother. Okay. All right. Let's move on now to finances. So now we're going to finances. And I am using the Seers deck. I got to drink my liquid crack real quick. So Lotus says, okay, good. Oh, brother Maine. Okay, Pink. Pink always gives me the confirmations afterwards. Love it. All right, so we're going to go into finance. We're using the Seers deck. Yes. Pink, you be cracking me up. Always happens. You got the best of luck. So what's going on in finances for our good people? Okay. Ooh, Rich is in the building. He's in the YouTube streets. All right, so let's see what's going on with finances. Oh, Lord, man. We talking about finances right now. I don't know what kind of bodies you... My mom is over here. I can't talk about that right now, man. Jesus, such a nosy one. And I swear he's a warlock. Like, as soon as you say Maine, it's like he instantly pops up out of nowhere. Like, what? It's almost like he's itching, Say it. He's putting a spell on us. He put a spell on me to just say it. Maine is a warlock. Definitely. All right, so let's see. Finances, we got boom. Ooh, love it. Oh, yes. Cooperation as I open up the deck. Bam. Ooh, 9 of Cups in reverse. But here's your card, people. You got the Sun card. What is that song? The Sun in Aquarius or something like that. There's a song. Y'all know that song. I'm gonna go botch it up. Anyway, this is Leo energy. So coming into this Leo season, finances are looking good. You guys are really doing it now. I'm very proud of you. I saw what you did a couple of months ago, and I see this big turnaround, and this is amazing. You guys are really working your magic in regards to finances. There's not a care in the world. You're like Heidi on top of the mountains, singing free and carelessly. Don't be too careless though. You know, you got to save up for that rainy day, because after the summer comes the fall and we need to have our money in place. But this number is 19 breaking down to 10, which breaks down to endings. As I said, you guys with your finances were splurging out there. I saw people buying Versace shades, Gucci slides. I'm kidding, but y'all was really doing some stuff back in Taurus Gemini season, and you really came through. Okay, you got that 3 of Pentacles, working together, working with your partner or whoever, just working with yourself, working on your finances, creating that spreadsheet, knowing where you depleted that money from and where you needed to put back into. So good for you. The finances are looking very good. Beautiful. Solar plexus. Some of y'all really got that awakening, you know, in that gut feeling like, you know what, if I keep going down this road, I'm not going to be fortunate and successful the way I want to be. So I need to stop this. All right, let's clarify why. Yeah, and the 9 of Cups is here. Yeah, you sometimes this card, well, usually this card is about contentment and fulfillment, wishful thinking, wish fulfilled. All right. But, you know, some of those, again, as I said, the bad habits that we need to let go during this full moon cycle, this is what's happening. Right. So some of you are really trying to cut back on that drinking, or just this kind of lustful way of handling your money, your economics. You know, it's like you realize, as I said, some of you got some gut intuition, like I can't keep doing the same thing that I was doing before. It's not bringing me the type of revenue that I want. All right, so I'm going to clarify now why this is here. And I'm using the manga deck to clarify why this sun is here, but this is beautiful. All right. Man, why are you starting trouble? Why can't it just be a day? But and if it's not a day, it doesn't have to be on Foxy's day. That's all I'm saying. Jesus. All right, so why is this sun card here, please? Okay, well, so we got 2 cards out for sun. Very good. Well, okay, so we got the 9 of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So see, guys, yes, you are doing it. Remember about masculine, feminine energy. Yeah, Rich. Like, not even a day off. Remember, don't get hung up on the gender. It's the energy, right? So some of you are really actually, you know, maybe you're taking that feminine approach where for most of the part of the time, women are pretty good with they're the ones that are kind of the ones that save that money. This is Taurus energy. So if one of you ladies are a Taurus, or any of the men in the building are Taurus, you're tapping into that energy. It doesn't mean that, you know, I'm weak, I'm soft. It just means that you're being creative with the money. You're being creative of how you know to save. Whereas before it was the splurging. You're now reaping back in, but you're taking a different approach to it. It's more it's like this nesting, like that's what mothers do when they're about to like give birth. There's this little term that they call nesting, and that just means like she's cleaning up everything, she's gathering everything together. So this is what you guys are doing in regards to your finance. Now the cards that came out to confirm or clarify rather why is this sun card here is this 9 of Wands and the Fool card. Again, this is this Aquarian energy with this Fool card here, right? So coming up to this full moon, you guys are really going to see how abundant you are and what you did to get to that level. All right, with the 9 of Wands here, that's somebody that's protecting that energy. And you know, money is energy, right? We know that the currency with the moon, that's how we got the word currency, because of the moon, right? So you guys are definitely doing a very, very good job in regards to securing your money and taking accountability for, you know, what to do next, what not to do, right? The bad habits we need to let go of. That's what this full moon is. We're purging. All right, so good for you guys. Let's move on to romance, because you know I love it. All right, and we're using the romance. I am going to be using another deck as well, so we're using the romance. And the other romance card is the Island Time Wellness. No, there wasn't no. Was the moon red last night? No, May, but you know what I read? So one of our peeps over here in the YouTube streets, Maine the Milkman, asked, was the moon red last night? It wasn't, but what I read this morning was because of the wildfires that are happening out in California, it's blowing all the way out onto the East Coast. And I noticed the moon, not the moon, but when the sun was going down last night, it had more of a orangey reddish, it was beautiful, a tinge to it. And that morning, the sun, when it rose, it had that same kind of orangey, almost looked like that. It had like this orangey kind of, not its usual color. And I was like, wow, that's so beautiful. And then I thought, oh my gosh, it's the apocalypse. Well, I'm not ready yet. But no, good question. That's really the wildfires. And so over here in New York City, we have all this fog and smog taking place. Was he? Rich? Okay, I missed it. I'm going to catch it. You know what? And I wanted to watch that too. Okay, so anyway, let's move forward to romance, guys. Because you know I love to hate romance. All right, we're back. So yeah, it was beautiful. It was. I didn't get to see it, but maybe the full moon might give us a different color on Friday. It doesn't say it's a red moon, a blood moon, but with all that's going on over there, who knows? Was he? Yeah, I got, you know, he, and that's the Scorpion King over there. So sorry, I'm having side conversations on the Instagram streets. All right, so we're moving forward to romance. Pink said, I am listening. All right, wait. First, before I do that, I need to write down King Ramon because, you know, I also, being 45 now, I am hitting that senior. No, I'm not senior citizen yet, but I can get forgetful. Now I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, so King Ramon is going to get his reading. He said, I'm in. All right. And you know, Rich, I love when he gets in his bag. And he says, he's like, I'm not like my brother. And that's what I like about them too, because it's like two different, even though they're twins, it's like one is that's the masculine and feminine energy. It's the red pill and the blue pill, but they are, and they're twins. Are they identical twins? I think so. I mean, they look alike, but you know how identical could really, really look alike. I think they are. But anyway, one really resides in that masculine energy and the other one's in his feminine, and they're Scorpions. And so, you know, red pill definitely gets his masculine energy, you know, he goes in, but he does have his soft side, and his twin brother is more of the not nurturer, but he's a little more subtle. He doesn't get as riled up as his brother does. They are identical. Yeah. So that's what I mean, guys. Don't get hung up on the gender. It's the energy. And they know all about that stuff. All right. So let's move forward. We're going into romance. Ooh, card, it just dropped out. Getting to know one another. All right. Right in the middle of that is staying optimistic. And the bottom of the deck is fire and ice. That's right. Retreat. Okay. So I'm getting this still residual energy that we had last reading with the separation. Some of us have been separated from our partners. There had been some reconciliation. So this energy is still kind of like repeating itself. I'm getting to know one another. This is that compromise and cooperation that's going on today with the number 3 or 21 breaking down to 3. As I said, you might need to talk to some people and tell them what's working and what's not working, right? It's the communication and the cooperation. This is teamwork makes the dream work and makes things work together, right? Maybe that time apart from each other really gave some insightful, I know now what I need to do, right? Being away from one another could bring the bond closer, right? Or you just actually did a retreat with your partner, right? So, and this is what's, you guys got to know each other on this retreat, right? You didn't have the kids hanging around. You didn't have the family all around you. You had just you and your partner, where it gave you this moment to actually sit back and really see each other in a new light, right? And this is for the partners here. Ooh, Willie's in the building. Thank you, Willie. And if this is just in regards to somebody who's separated, this is not separated, excuse me, in regards to something new, someone new coming through, this is getting to know this person, right? And the card says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is more relating, I'm getting more so if this is a partner, like if you're in a relationship, I'm getting that this is what it is. Like y'all had a retreat, you guys, whether you went on a mini vacation or I said somebody was sleeping, on the kitchen floor. They now realize I don't want to be on the kitchen floor anymore. What is it that I need to do so that I can better the relationship? There could have been a third party situation going on here, right? Because we see that there's another person here. I'm not getting that too much, but that could have been the reason why there was this retreat, this separation. Somebody was doing some other stuff with somebody else. Okay, let's clarify now, why is this getting to know one another here? This could be also somebody, if you're in the singles kind of arena, this is somebody in a social gathering where you're meeting this person and you guys are having, this little powwow back and forth with each other. Because I see, this is a social event here. We got the girlfriends Kiki and oh girl, he's so cute. What are you talking about? He's like, can you leave your girls for a minute so we can get a little closer, get to know each other a little better? All right. I'm going to get the other romance oracle out. Say, what's that song that's talking about tell your girlfriends? I don't know. Whatever. So, yeah, heartbroken. Yeah, there might have been a third party situation going on and some resolution happened. There was girl talk. Then we got girl talk. Also, so this is some single females, she's talking to her girlfriends like, ooh, girl, this guy here, look at him with his he got that long, good Indian hair. He could have, I'm getting dreads, right? But they're nice and groomed and braided. Why does this look like there's a chicken here? Okay. Somebody's trying to test this guy. Like, yeah, get out of here. And he's like, nah, for real. I really like you. And then the girlfriend's here being a hater. Like, I had one of those. That's exactly what happened when I met my boyfriend, now husband at the time. I wouldn't say she was hating. She was just protecting me. She was like, who do you think you are? Like, she was talking all kinds of reckless to him. And he was just like, no, ma'am. I'm just trying to get to know your friend. Can I talk to your friend for a second? Oh, boy. Good times, good times. Shout out to Kim. All right. So we got golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. All right. We got healthy choices here. Yeah. And soulmates. So, this partners, if this is somebody that you're in a relationship with, this is your soulmate. Okay. Things happen in relationships for whatever reason, better or worse. Right. And the healthy choices that we make in our relationships make it better for us, right? It's the listening to one another. It's the communication. Those are healthy choices. Ooh, Crystal Bruja's in the building. Hi, mama. It's the healthy choices that we take, right, in regards to our relationship. It's the healthy, uh, not speaking and not saying what you, how can I say this? It's the let the person talk, hear what they're saying without having to always say something on it. It's the really listening to what they're saying, and not always having to just voice your opinion, not always having to be the right one or get your point across. It just really is listen to what the other person is saying. It's getting to know them. It's getting to know them. Right. And then we have here your card, the card that came out to clarify is the golden mirror, right? Self-absorbed. So again, that's why I'm saying try not to ooh, Tay is in the building. Salute, Missy. Try not to be that person who has to like get one up on your partner and be right all the time and you know, make your point across. Sit back and listen and reflect. This is that time. We're going into that full moon. This is the time for you to do your self-reflection so that you know what you can do to help the relationship, right? Because today is about cooperation. All right, I'm going to pull one more card in regards to getting to know each other. You know, and if this is about just like not a couples thing, and this is kind of like a single person, this guy could be narcissist. As I said, like self-absorbed. As I said, he could be that good-looking one in the club. His hair is groomed. He's very put together. All right, so he could be the one that's just sitting there, like looking at, like, look at me, or maybe not really, like, yeah, he's sitting there saying, look at me. And so this is why the girlfriend is like, who do you think you are? Like, you ain't shit. Who do you think you are? But, you know, somebody's entertaining him. Somebody's entertaining him and getting to know him. This might not be a thorough thing, is what I'm trying to say. This might be just a fling. So if it's a fling, it's a fling. You know, you get the small talk so you can get past the whatever and then get to the nitty gritty of things. That's all I'm saying. All right, so now what's this golden mirror and getting to know each other? Yeah, he could be a little playboy. I wouldn't take him too seriously. But, you know, looks can be deceiving. This might be how they say, a persona. He could be putting up a facade, rather. So getting to know him really, you're like, oh, you don't look like that. You know, you look different than how you really are. All right. So cracking open the deck, we got the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water energy, right? Knight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. So the card that came out to clarify is the Star card. This is that Aquarian energy. So you could be meeting this person during the full moon. All right. This person does, yeah, they are narcissistic in that sense. They're self-absorbed, rather. I wouldn't say narcissistic, but is narcissistic the same thing? Where somebody really like likes themselves, like they really like look at themselves in the mirror all the time. I see them spraying that bod spray. Yeah, they really do they have a nice body though. This is a guy. This is not a female. So ladies, you might come across somebody looking like this, really nice, got a good physique. Their hair could be braided, as I said, or they have long hair. They take time in grooming themselves. They take pleasure in making themselves look good. This is how they trap them. This is how they trap the ladies up, because they look so good. Yeah, they're all about just a good time. With that Page of Cups, it's really just like to have fun. There's nothing serious. There's really nothing. Yeah, and he could be an Aquarius. And word on the street is Aquarius are a little freaks. That's word on the street. So, ladies, for anybody who's single, I wouldn't take him too seriously because he really is just about having a good time. And that's fine if that's what you're looking for, but I wouldn't put my eggs in a basket with him because he's not. He wants to be glorified. He's not really into the whole relationship thing. All right. Uh-oh. For real's in the building. What's up? Salute. All right. So let's get an oracle. I think that's it. Yeah, they like to be in the limelight with this star card here. Yeah, definitely self-absorbed. So, and you could be meeting him in a club type setting or a gathering type setting. Could be at friends. It's somewhere where there's a lot of people. And again, like I said, they could be in Aquarius. We are coming into that Aquarius full moon. So just be on the lookout. All right, so let's get this wisdom oracle, and then we are done with our reading, our general reading. And if anybody wants their little mini reading, please do so. I know we have King Ramon, Lotus Pocus. Oh boy, what did Pink say? Yeah, they are. That's word on the street, though. And aloof, right? We were talking about that characteristics of a Aquarius. They're aloof. So this guy is really not. He's just there. You know what I mean? Like he's just like seeing me. He's a mess, but he's cute. He's cute. So. Ooh, limes over lemons. Hi. Good morning, Grand Rising. Good to see you. Thank you, Big Cat. Oh, I did get your message in the comments on Monday. Big Cat says happy belated. Thank you. Colt 45 works all the time. Oh, boy. And be sure to check us out later. Pink Sugar is going live tonight, 7 p.m. And we will be doing our hot topics, our discussions on whatever, relationships, people, things. So check that out. And what else? Oh, so we got 2 cards that came out. And I put in the chat a lovely young lady who I got to do a reading for yesterday. I forgot what her. I'm gonna have to say it again. Or Maine could put it in. Let me make sure I got her name correctly. Your favorite tomboy on Instagram. All right, she's a newcomer up to the YouTube streets, but she's not new to the industry. She co-hosts with Mano, the rapper Mano. Yes, but I like her style. I that's how I resonate with that. Just comfortability and tomboyish, and just wearing a hat and sneakers. I always wore sneakers. I never really wore heels and stuff until I had to work and be in corporate and stuff like that. Well, not corporate, but yeah, I hated it. All right, so your cards that came out is Unfinished Symphony and TikTok. These are your oracle cards, guys. So remember, the oracles are our potatoes that we sop up the whole message with, right? So I'm going to go with the first card here. This is 10. This is that cycle of breaking, ending, right? 1 is that new beginning. And it is Unfinished Symphony. So today, guys, if you're feeling creative, do it. Whether it be music, as I've been saying from the beginning of this reading. If you're feeling creative, work on that. Also, the moon in Aquarius will help elevate and enlighten you even more so to get creative, right? It could be some music, getting music sheets that's just sitting there unfinished. I'm also seeing and also with the piano keys. Right. But this is not necessarily about music. It's your life, the unfinished symphony of your life. What is it that you want to complete? What is it that you left sitting there and now you could go back to? That's what you need to be working on. With the TikTok, it's perfect. What are you waiting for? The time is now. Today is the perfect day. This number here is 30, right? I love how spirit works with me. Thank you. 3, right? So today is 21, breaking down to 3. Tick tock, time is ticking. Although time is a construct, but what is it that you're going to get finished on? It could be chores, putting your music on and listening to, your music as you clean up. I'm just saying, it's got to be something big and grand, but get to it, because now is the time. Today is the perfect day to start that unfinished. All right, guys. So that is your reading, and I hope that resonated with somebody and anybody. Watch out for that man, though. I already see him. Goofiness is being said here. All right, Instagram, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate all the love and support, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace. Okay, so that was Instagram shutting off. Now, I don't know why. Okay, hold on, I gotta do this. Oh, again, all kinds of crazy. Okay. Also, I'm going to do some shout outs in regards to Cash App. Give me 1 second. Now, hopefully this post, because, Instagram be treating me all kinds of sideways. All right, King Ramon, thank you for your Cash App donation. Did I put stock in GE? I gotta do some business. What? Okay. All right, just wanted to make sure I got everybody covered. All righty. Okay, let's move forward. Now, so for King Ramon. Ooh, Leo energy. That's right. Big cat. Whoa, big black money corp. Why am I giving everybody bigs and big? That's just a term of endearment. Because it's big cat. I say big Willie. But Black Money Corp is in the building. Whoa, salute. Haven't seen you in a minute. Okay, so let's get King Ramon. Thank you, Big Cat. Yes, please, thumbs up, hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any content. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so hit that notification bell as well, so you really don't miss out on anything. And thank you so much for the donations. Hold on. I thought I did. Okay. I did an investment yesterday. I didn't even realize I put an investment in. Ooh. Practice what you preach, right? So, okay, now. What shall we use? All right, we're going to use the Witch's deck. Oh, is that what you do, Black Money Corp? That's awesome. Dope. I like that. And if you are not, if that's not the business and you're doing it, dope as well, right? Daddy daycare. All right, so we're doing King Ramon's reading. Anybody else hit any of the moderators up? Big Cat, my Lotus, and Big Willie. Anybody want a reading? All right, so this reading is for King Ramon using the Witch's deck. And what am I going to clarify with? I will use the A. Okay. So what is the message? Okay. Ooh, okay, Two of Wands in reverse. All right, so this is what it looks like upright. But it came out in reverse. So for you, my friend, it's the creativity juices are not flowing. You're trying to figure out which way do you go in regards to new directions, new horizons. I'm also getting traveling in direction in the direction of where to travel. Right in the middle of the deck is this Tower card. So something big has transpired or is going to. We got the Six of Cups right at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So this is that water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Usually the Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about also soulmate connection. So there could have been a situation where there's a split with a soulmate. Okay, with the Tower card there, that's that big, situations have to happen. But this is giving me more so of not really knowing in the direction of where to go, creativity wise, and also travel. I feel like there's this need to travel, but not knowing where to go, whether it be like overseas somewhere far. I get that you're looking, but it's like you don't have a pinpoint of direction and where to go. I'm going to clarify why this is here, and I'm going to use the Seers deck. There could be some children involved. Okay, there's this separation. I'm getting, not necessarily if that has to do with you, but it could be the energy around you. All right, sometimes energy is around you that's strong. So not necessarily you per se with children, but it just means that there could be some children involved around with the separation. But I'm getting more so again like this wanting to just like travel and just really trying to figure out where to go. I'm also getting that it's partly business and partly pleasure, like just to go on vacation. But it's almost like if I go on vacation, it has to be worth it in a sense. Like it's like if I travel somewhere, it needs to be worth it, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, so let's see now. Why is this here? Oh, I like this song. No crazy music. Not crazy music, but no spunky music. Gotta tap into the ancestors. So, all right. Yeah, here's that Fool card here that just dropped out. This is this Aquarian energy. All right. And we got the King of Swords here. Yeah, heavy with the Aquarian energy, bottom of the deck. All right. So this could be coming up where, if you're not thinking about it right now, it might hit you come Friday. But I feel like this is something that's been lingering. This is something that you have been thinking about. We have this water here. Again, we got water in this picture as well. So it could be somewhere, I'm getting like not so much overseas, but it's like somewhere where you have to travel like across a land of water. And it's that I don't want to take that leap of faith. It's not worth it. Like I feel like for you, it is business, but then it's also pleasure. But I feel like if I don't get anything out of it, like tangible worth wise, it's like, why am I going to travel? Why am I doing that? Like, I don't feel like it's really so much about traveling for fun. It's more like broadening your horizons, but where should the next target be is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, and she has this crystal amethyst here, also zero. So this is that beginning, that new beginning. She also has this amethyst crystal here. Amethyst is good for healing. It's a crystal where I have my amethyst here. It's about protection, so psychic protection, right? As you say, protect your energy. So if you could look into getting an amethyst crystal, that would help you a lot. It would get you focused and centered. Maybe that is just your thoughts, not necessarily physically moving, but this can also be thoughts that are just kind of like all over the place, and you're just trying to figure out, just trying to get centered. But I'm definitely getting like, it's this traveling, like leaving, but it's almost like it has to be worth your while. It's not just for shits and giggles, if that makes sense. All right, let's get a wisdom here. For real. Ugh. I feel like I'm a school teacher with you guys sometimes, because y'all just... Let's get a wisdom oracle for you, King Ramon. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, and this King of Wands here. King of Swords for King Ramon. That's the bottom of the deck. This is that Aquarian energy. This is this Libra, Gemini. This is, again, that thought. That's what I'm saying. You're really heavy in your thought of, where to go. Yeah, and the Four of Pentacles here. It's like, it's got to be worth your time, or it got to be worth the money to do a travel. That's like at a distance, but really far. But I feel what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to go too much into the reading, right? Just kind of give you, because we spoke. But yeah, it's like, it has to be really worth your while and worth the money to make this kind of leap of faith. All right, so let's get you an oracle. Yeah, Pink, like, sit down, Lawrence. Turn around, Susie. Open your book to page 7. All right. Nope, that was that energy from the other. Yeah, that's how I feel. A school teacher. But honestly, that's what I wanted to be when I was little. I really wanted to be a teacher. I would like line my just a second, King Ramon. I would line my teddy bears, all my stuffed animals. I think I had about 5 rows. That's how many stuffed animals I had. Line them all up, and I would have them 5 by 5. Pens, crayons, books, and papers in front of them. And I had like a little chalkboard. I loved it. Stupid, for real. She probably was. She got the good grades. She didn't have to mess around with the little knuckleheads. Pink be in the background snickering, but she got all the good grades. So while y'all thought Pink was down with y'all, she really was doing the damn thing. Okay. All right. There we go, King Ramon. There's your card. Between Worlds. All right. And look at the number. It's 3. 21 breaking down to 3. All right. And we have never ending story with 37 breaking down to 10. Beginnings, right? It's all about this new beginning. So there has been a shift, almost a drastic shift in your life where it's kind of forcing you to shift directions in regards to where you want to be in life now. It's almost kind of like this not midlife crisis, but it's like one of those reflections where you're at a point where it's like, all right, what do I do now? Where do I go, as far as business wise, relationship wise? Between worlds is also with the spiritual. That's why I said grab yourself an amethyst or two, because this is about that spirituality as well. You're channeling in your spirituality. This could be why this is being stirred up. Where's that tower card? The tower card is also the divine. If I can find it for you, hold on a second. The tower card usually happens because God destined that to happen. It's not usually something that we do on our own. It's something that the higher ups see and they're like, shit's got to end. Shit's got to stop, and it's got to stop right now. How fast it goes depends on how serious the situation is. Hold on, I'm just looking for this tower card because I want you to see and understand what I'm referencing. Okay. So here, take a look at this. Ooh, Olarisha's in the building. Thank you for coming through. All right, so you see how that lightning bolt is there? This is that either spirit coming to you like, you know, where it's like, all right, you got to get your shit together, right? But usually it comes through either dreams or meditation. So it's that in-between world, like when you're sleeping, it's the lucid dreams, it's the vivid dreams. It's, did I really dream that? Did I really think, you know, when you have those type of dreams where you're like not sure if it really was a dream or not. This is what's probably going on with you. And so you're just trying to get a hold and get a better understanding of that. That's why this, I'm not sure what to do kind of energy is here. But you know, God says this is what's going on. Cracking that whip. So something that you were doing that's like no more, again, with the full moon, it's purging. It's letting out those things that no longer reside with us. Person, place, or thing. Right? And never end this story at the bottom of the deck. It's almost repetitive. It's like whatever you're doing or whatever it was that caused this tower, it's something like that you keep doing over and over again. Where you're having that moment of, I don't want to keep doing this anymore. All right. We also have this the sands of time here, right? So time is ticking. It's almost like how we were just talking about in our overall collective reading. Time is ticking, tick tock. So that's what I'm getting. It's just kind of like where you should go next and where you should move on to. Yeah, and again with this water. So it's somewhere, it's taking you somewhere over, not overseas, but there is a large, could be across the country. There's definitely a big, large mass of water that you will be traveling over. And you just want to know if it's worth your while to really take that leap of faith. All right, so that was your reading for King Ramon. Okie dokie. Wait a minute, what? Now I'm missing the... Oh, OCD? Jesus. Yeah, see, I knew Pink was. She said I was. I got all the good grades, but was with the fuck ups. I know it. That's exactly how I was. But I actually, my grades, I wasn't like the class clown, but I definitely was. Them grades was kind of, I was just getting by the skin of my teeth. Terrible. Lotus says, sounds like my daughter every day. They decorate their room with, yeah, I have to shake my head and walk past. Also, your OCD. Oh my God. Thank God my mother she wasn't crazy like that. That's not crazy. But it kept me out of her hair, is what I'm saying. So she was like, whatever. But I cleaned up afterwards. You're very welcome, King Ramon. Hope that makes sense to you. Wake and bake. Yeah. All right. So if anybody else, if there's no one else, I think I'm going to bring us down. Remember tonight at 7 p.m., Pink Sugar and I will be going live on her platform. I'm sure all the hecklers will be there. Maine will be in there, in the he'll be on the benches just waiting to come up. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Waiting for that opportunity. Yeah, they just got to learn to clean up. Make sure they clean up behind themselves. That's all. They have to clean up. You don't do any cleaning. Yeah, because I know he's going to be coming with it. He already started with the 90. So is this true back in 94? Can we have Georgie reading? I don't know what you mean, Willie. I hope that it resonated with her. I did, extend my my apologies if it didn't go through completely, but I think she got it, and she seemed to be on our page. Like, me and Pig picked her up instantly. Like, yeah, she's one of us. Oh, I don't know how. Y'all asking me too much now. I do not know how to do all that fancy show. Yeah, go to go to Behind the Bar and catch that. I do not know how to do all the split screens and Steven Spielberg's. Y'all is just too much. Y'all really know how to do all that Steven Spielberg stuff. I am not savvy that way. But yeah, you can catch it on his page. Go to Behind the Bar 2.0 if anybody is interested in hearing the reading that I did for Miss Georgie, your favorite tomboy. She is a newcomer to YouTube, but she's not a newcomer to entertainment. And I believe she's from Brooklyn, Willie, right? Is what you said. Anyway, she's got her own podcast or YouTube program with her family. She's doing something along the lines to like what Pink Sugar and I are doing, with just having these open topics and discussions, just getting real with everything. She was co-host with Mano. I don't know her at all. I never seen her content. I never watched that podcast, but she's definitely new, so we can show her some love, especially the fact that Maine, the milkman, interviewed her yesterday and gave her a nice introduction, and spotlight was awesome. Yeah. Okay, great. There we go. Because I'm like, what? I don't know how to do that stuff. Thank you, Fresh Breezy. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, because I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Oh, Lotus, you got to watch it? Good. Yeah, I think it had to do it kind of resonated with like what she was doing in the industry, but she did say she understood it was making sense to her. It's just that my internet, I don't know, I guess it was glitching. So Pink Willie wants to know the time. So put yourself out there, Pink. Shoot. Get that information going. We need the people need to know. They want to know what time. 7 p.m. I need to take a nap. Because it's like this back to back. Yeah, we'll be on early. It won't be one of those late nights. So thank you for everybody who's come through. Again, last call. If there's a reading, if I miss somebody, come through now. If not, last call for alcohol. Okay, yeah. Pink will post a reminder. I hope my child went to camp. I didn't hear her leave. Okay, thank you, Willie. Yeah, y'all so good with all that stuff, with the links and everything. One day I'll get it together. One day I will figure it all out. Thank you, Lotus. Yeah, catch the replays if you can. Yeah. Because we getting up there where we like knockout. Be like, what? Did I miss it? I almost missed somebody's. Yeah, I think I fell asleep on somebody's live, but then I came in like half an hour later and I was like, I'm here. Craziness. Yeah, and I haven't gotten any topics. Nothing that I can spin on my own, because nothing's really grabbed my attention out there where I need to, like, where it's weighing heavy in my mind and I gotta talk about it. And I'm just like, it's just too much. Sometimes it's sensory overload where you just are like, I can't even think about certain things anymore. Like, just let them all have it. Somebody will talk about it. That's it. All right, so we're gonna go. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Big Cat and Lotus, my moderators, for coming through. Salute to the chat always, for giving me the shine and the light and the love, the positivity. Even if the hecklers are here, I know it's love. Someone has real love for me. It eats them alive. And I just sit back and shake my head. I'm like, what? Like, you be roasting me so hard. I really think you got a crush on me. But it's okay. It's like, you know, with the boys back in the days, like the one that really liked you and they smack you upside the head and be like, yeah, I can't stand you. Knowing secretly inside, they're like, oh, that's my girl. That's what it is. Oh, who's this? 619 to the 209. Where is Miss Playful? Salute to you, sir. I don't know who Miss Playful is, but hey, honey. Look at honey. I don't know. That could be a troll. I don't know. Yeah, I've never seen that one before, so. But honey came through. Salute. See? See? Fresh. Did you really? That's oh my goodness. Why do boys just don't hit? Just, or they gotta bump you and be like, oh, my bad. Why you gotta do all that? The vibes is we're just talking right now. The vibes is we about to shut down, but I was just talking about how I'm giving you guys your salute back and, you know, your praises and thanking you guys and thanking even the one that really has this affinity for me, that they troll and they say some of the craziest things that I'm just like, I think you really like me. I could be tooting my own horn, but intuition tells me otherwise. As a female, I'm like, this person really be saying some crazy stuff. And it's all the time. It's always, wherever they see me, they got to say something. And I'm just like, nah, I really think you like me, but that's all right. It's okay. Picking on girls is so alpha. Them all day. Wait. Thank you, Willie. What did Fresh say? What? Them all day and think about them all night. Oh, yeah. Well, that's how, but I didn't do that. But that's how I was. I'm thinking about them all day, all night. Picking on girls is so alpha. It really, it is it alpha though, honey? There you go, Lotus. Let's shoot them fires back. Trolls, go hit that like button. You know what it is. Yeah, so that's where I left off. That was the vibes. But you missed the reading. But the money's gonna be looking good. We're in the full moon of Aquarius. So get out there and get busy. All right, Pink just posted her stuff. We're going on tonight. I'm sure that little troll that, you know, I don't know. I didn't see the movie, but I see the cartoon, the trolls, and it's the little blue troll with the wild fuzzy hair. That's how I picture that troll. That's my picture for that troll. But it's all good. I think it's funny, but when it gets too stupid and like it gets borderline like disrespectful, it's not funny anymore. It's just really not funny. It's tasteless, and that's where Hunter is like, yeah, it's so alpha. Because it's like, what is your point? Like, why do you need to be that aggressive and say something? Like, now it's compensating for something. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, no, I didn't hit the boy that I liked. I would just like be a piranha around him though. Circle around him. I try to make sure I was in that basketball court almost every day. Stalked that poor boy for like 3 years. So like he finally caved in and was like, oh, I was determined. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. What is that, honey? Was an orbiter. What is that? Is that Pluto, Saturn? Isn't that the rings around Saturn? I'll take that if that's what it is. Yeah, man. I didn't hit him though. But I did break him down to where he was like, all right. It took him so many years to finally say, like, yeah, I liked you. And I'm just like, I mean, I've displayed all types of I like yous and all that good stuff to where I bought the clothes that he liked oh man, it was cute. Oh, I was orbiting. Fresh is crazy. I sure was. I bombed first, boy. But that one, I was a little aggressive. I think I was showing my alpha. I was so aggressive that it was like, this chick here, what is going on with her? And I'd be like, you don't see me though? You don't see me? Guys do that with girls too though. Yeah, I guess so. Uh-oh, here comes that warlock. The milkman has dropped some loads. He's orbiting isn't aggressive. It's a little creepy. Yeah, that might have been it too, honey. He probably was like, well, there she goes again. It was borderline stalkish. I ain't gonna lie. I made, because listen, where my window was from where I lived, I could see the basketball courts. So I was like, is he in the big court or is he in the little court? And as soon as I saw him, I would go downstairs. And yeah. And he liked North Carolina, the Tar Heels. So I went and I was able, at the time now I had a job. So, because in New York City, they have a program called SYEP. So it's the Summer Youth Program. And you have to be 14 to work, right, legally. So I was able to go get my gear. You know, I was fresh to death. So I knew that he liked North Carolina. So I had went and bought the jersey. I bought the hat. I put the studs in it. I did the Mary J. Blige and cut the top out, had the ponytail. Killed him when I got the Jordans, the 6s with that navy blue color on it, and was just walking back and forth around the court. So he finally was like, oh shit. That's what got him. Honey, I'm telling you, this was like, I don't know if it was like the love of my life. I think, like, I don't know. I was just infatuated with him. Like, I think I was in love with him. I think that was my first little crush. And I was just like head over heels. I was fresh to death, fresh breezy. All right, Maine, because Maine is nosy. The song of the day is Stilo 707. Man, obviously, if it's 1994, you go figure. Yeah, man. Uh, right. Lotus says, Foxy said, "You're gonna see me today. You're gonna see me today." He was like, "Oh snap!" Sweating my sneakers because that's the only way I could really get it. And then I had the whole. So I have a picture of it. I'll show y'all one day. I was fresh to death. And yeah, finally, and that's where because his best friend. Oh God, I'm gonna tell my secrets. So scandalous. His best friend and my best friend at the time were going out. And I always would tell his best friend, and his best friend would always like hang out more with us because of my girlfriend. And she was big boobed out. Like this was like 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade. So 94. It's so silly, honey. That should be the topic tonight on. No, we're talking about something else, but that might come through. I don't know. But anywho, yeah, so that's how that little situation was happening. And everybody liked her because she had the big boobies. I mean, clearly you could see them, right? We're all like, so compared to her. And, the boys wanted to hang around her. But so she was dating, going out, that's how we say up here, you going out with each other. I remember I went down to Virginia. They was like, what does going out mean? Like, where are you going? To the mall? I'm like, no, going out. Boyfriend and girlfriend going out? They was like, that's not what we say. You mean going together, steady? Anyway, so he used to hang out with us more so than his friend, the one that I liked. The one that I liked would always be playing ball. And they were like a year or two younger than us. So I would always be like, yo, what's up with your man? What's up with your friend? Tell him to come hang out with us. And he'd be like, nah, he doesn't want to. And I'm just like, yo, when you talk to him tonight, do a 3-way. So I could, and for those of you that don't know about 3-way, it's not the 3-way you think. Back in the days when we actually had real phones that were hooked up to the wall, you could press your dial button and click and dial the other person's number and then click over and then they'll be on the line. It was called the 3-way. Sure was, Pink. They say pop instead of soda. Right. What baby was spiffy that day? My baby was spiffy that day. I sure was, for real. At least I wasn't going to no store. Yeah, no, this guy, for real. Oh, yeah. Damn, that was called a 3-way. Yeah, it was called a 3-way, honey. I'm telling you, I'm 45. So fresh nose and pink nose. I think that's about it. Everybody else might not know what a 3-way is. And it's not the 3-way y'all think it is. So I would tell him, like, yo, when your man, when you talk to your boy, and he was like, no. So I really got to the point where I was like, I won't say anything. I won't breathe. Just tell him that I like him and tell him to call me. It was bad. It was like stalker. It was really, I was so like hooked. I've never been that way again. You know what it was? It was a challenge. I guess it was the alpha in me, is that masculine energy. Cause it was like, I'm gonna break this dude. Like he kept resisting and resisting and resisting. And I kept pressuring and pressuring and pressuring. And then, so what happened was, so then me and his best friend, that's another story. This conversation is for 45 and up. Yes, disclaimer. Honey says, no, Jojo, you just didn't know how to talk to boys. I didn't, really. I don't know what it was. Oh, that should be, right, Willie? That should be the name of the episode tonight, the 3-way. But and it's going to get everybody to come through. I have to stop because I forgot that you're in the building, Maine. And cover the phone so you don't hear nobody giggling. Right. It was crazy. What you do with his best friend? Scandalous. I'm changing it. Pink said. Oh God, this is the Foxy Moon. Now I'm gonna have people like, what she said? How does Kid Murray say? What you said? Robbing the cradle. I mean, he was a couple of years. Here's another reason too that I was like, nah, I'm not messing with younger people. Because it's like I get the age, you know. And remember, girls are advanced. Their mentality is a little advanced, especially like 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like the boys in that age group are still like giggling and being silly. So it's not like they're thinking about girls, but it's not like I'm thinking about a girl like the way I was thinking, like, I want you to be my boyfriend. Wasn't like that. Okay. You stole your best friend's wife. I didn't steal. Let's make that very clear. It does match. Oh, you're right, Pink. It does match the topic. Very good. Kudos to whoever that was. That yeah, I didn't steal. Let's be very clear. What do you mean, honey? I don't know. Well, because you know that's how I was able to talk to him. I didn't know how to really like talk to him and tell him that, you know, I'm digging you. So I like was flattering him. I bought the hat. I bought the things that he liked, that he couldn't get, that his mom was like, no, that's too expensive. So I would front, you know, fronting around him. And whatever. She ain't still, for real. She ain't steal me. Tell me I stole her. That's right, for real. Tell the rest of the story tonight about you stealing your friend. Okay. All right. Jesus. I think I'll do that, man, because he's twisting my arm. Girls get ushered into the world before boys. It depends, honey. It depends. Because while yes, the girls develop fast and it's quickly, like body wise, it's quicker for them to be targeted as opposed to a boy, you know, who's 12 years old and, you know, he's looking like a little boy. There could be a 12-year-old girl who's fully developed body wise. So yeah, I can see that being exploited or ushered into the world a little more faster. But that's not to say that, you know, they can't get abused or misused at an early age. Okay, thank you 619 to the 209. Is that I don't know what's going on here. How often? Oh, Jesus. Almost all the time. Because it's a physical appearance. So it's like, especially like Dominican men, they'd be like, oh, you from Dominican or you Puerto Rican? And then when I start talking to them and I'm like, what? And then I say, you know, I'm Jamaican and Cuban. They'd be like, oh, but you don't look black. I'm like, whatever. Don't get me started, man. Pink says, good thing he didn't rob you. Yeah, no, he didn't do that. Right, he could have, but he wasn't. He was a sweet kid. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. He was just this. Man, it took me a long time to get over that one. And we then met up later on in life too. And I was like, you remember? Shut up, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know like if this person is really like trolling or if they really trying to like no, Willie, don't take him out now. He's gonna be mad. Oh, Jesus. Not Maine. We can't time Maine out. Honey, yeah, y'all some bully. Yeah, no, you can't do that to Maine. Maine's gonna come back and get me with retaliation. Oh, you just don't know what you did. Hi, Jen. He's a warlock. See, I told you. Maine, that was a slip. No, nobody's sending out any guns to you. Hey, Kiki. Not guns. That's a bad choice of words. And I know you was just joking with that. Her head looks like a peanut. Maine is in his Maine is in his thing. Now he's gonna come out with vengeance on his show. I'm not coming on the show. He's gonna be like, you sent your goons on me. I kid you not, I did not. I don't know who that other person was though. That was, I don't know if they're really a troll or if they're really out here trying to just connect with us. I never saw that person before. But May said I got a backup. So what you talking about? Yeah. Pink was right. She was like, luckily he didn't rob you, but he wasn't. He was cool. He was cool with it. What happened to oh. Somebody got really? Why y'all do that? Y'all can't. Y'all are not nice. Yeah, I think I will save the rest of that story for a rainy day, maybe tonight. Because it was crazy. Now, what's going on here? Y'all talking about what? Who's running off who? Listen, everybody can eat on these YouTube screens. Remember who owns this, not y'all. Liar C. Leor C. That's who owns all of this. So when somebody thinks that they're bigger than the next person, oh no, you're not. When you can create your own platform like YouTube, that's when you can be like, you could run somebody off. I think that social media is just really, it's a tool to help us communicate, to send out messages, teaching, right? Especially YouTube. I like to see it for the informative. I don't really watch it for the dumbness. But you can't help it. Sometimes you click on it and that's right. What you said, and you can't help but to grab a glimpse of it and stuff. But to treat somebody, if they're disrespectful, that's one thing. But if they just like, really said anyone need a reading. Ooh. Anyone want a reading, they can. My cards are still out here. But yeah, like that, again, I'm staying in my lane. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with all that y'all do. Y'all a little club. Y'all a little clique. An Aquarius rising like me likes to stand out of the group. I'm in it, but I'm out of it. My name is Bennett. I'm not in it. You heard? But yeah, so if anybody wants a reading, we're still good. If not, we got work to do. But yeah, y'all's crazy. Yeah, Fresh. Jesus. Imagine them in real life. Some of y'all in real life, if y'all was really about like that, man, that's crazy. The YouTube, not even YouTube, but social media make people look, like Malcolm X said, the media will make somebody can make you look bad if you're good and make you look good if you're bad. And that's what happens. It's like, it's got a lot of cyber bullies. And it's like, for what? I don't know. That's just my view on it. I don't, that's why I said there's a fine line with heckling and joking somebody and, you know, snapping on somebody to where it gets really bad, and you don't know that person like that, you push that person's buttons, you don't know what that person's going through. So it's like what you say could be detrimental, or how you know, cancel somebody out could be detrimental. You don't know. And I'm not sitting here defending anybody. Again, I don't know what's going on behind, you know, in y'all world. But what I'm saying is y'all don't know the detriment that people, you know, that they carry with. You don't know the baggage and the mental anguish that they got going on. So it's like somebody say something and set it off. You don't know. That's why you hear the person went postal, because you don't know what could trigger these people. And it's like I try to be very careful, even in real life, on how I talk to people, because you don't know what it is that could trigger somebody off. You don't know where their mind state is. And then you say something and it's like, you know what I'm saying? And social media has been like, we're supposed to help. It's been a hindrance to some people, because it's made people really feel good about themselves, like be narcissistic and shoot shots at somebody. And it's like, yo, for what? Because this isn't real. Like, this is the Matrix, and y'all really out here fluffing your feathers like you're really big, talk Tony, and you don't know these people in real life. So it's just, you know, for me, I'm mindful about that. I was never like that in real life. I'm not a bully. Yes, I circled and orbited, you know, and pushed my way. But yeah, that was just trying to get up with the cutie. But other than that, it's like that's not me. I was in that group where the mean girls was, you know, I was in the group with the odd bunch. And, you know, the cool girls, surprisingly, the one who had the big boobies became my best friend when she was in the cool group. Because it's about how you are. It's your personality at the end of the day. So, again, that's all I'm saying. It's like, you know, there's a fine line with heckling and being and joking to like really bashing somebody, and you don't know where their feelings, you don't know where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Honey, yeah, social media shows people's mentalities. Yeah, because you got the narcissist, you got, you know, the chicks out here really trying to, you know, show their whole bodies off to get attention, because they know that they weren't getting it in real life, so they altered their bodies. I'm not bashing. I'm not here to try to, you know, paint a picture of somebody, but I'm just saying, yeah, you're right. It has people. It has people in their bag trying to flex however they can. And then you have the small lane of people that are really, you know, true to it. And they have a craft that they're bringing, or they're bringing that knowledge and wisdom that, you know, we need to hear. And, you know, but that's the beautiful thing about this YouTube. There's different platforms, different channels for everybody. Gamers, rappers, you know, musicians, documentarians, tarot readers. It's a blessing in a disguise. You know, it's there for its reason. Oh my gosh. Maine wants to know what his mental disorder is. Maine, do you have a couple of hours? Yeah, because that's the Cash App, Maine. Oh, Kiki, you're a Sagittarius? Oh, Kiki wants a reading. My bad. Wait, Pink says, oh, really? The last reading that we did, Pink? No, I'll look into that. I don't know. I have to look in that StreamYard then, because I don't save it. But then you guys know I'm not good with this. I'm gonna call it Steven Spielberg business, because I'm really terrible with this StreamYards and all right. So Kiki wants a. I'll look into that, Pink. Yeah, we Okay, hold on a second. Fresh said petty. Is that a diagnosis? Hold on. Okay, thank you, Willie and King Ramon. Got you. Thank you for the donations, guys. I really appreciate this. I appreciate you guys, you know. Okay, Pink. Lotus hit them. I'll still send you love and light. That's how you do it. That's like the God bless you. All right, let's get Kiki her reading. Enough with the dumb shit. Let's clear out that energy. Hold on, let me get my little spray. So Kiki, do you have a question or you just want a general, like not a general, but a free for all, free flowing? Gosh, now I gotta, woof, y'all gonna have me spilling the beans tonight. Maine is gonna be like this. See, and then he's gonna record it. Ooh. Ooh. Do I really want to say that tonight? I'm going to be using the Sears deck. Kiki, do you love me? Yep, he's going to be right there with the damn bottle like, Then you're going to want to cam up. Then you're going to start grilling us. Is not curious. Okay, Kiki. I don't know what that means, Maine. Non-curious. Is that part of that whole buy and cry and yeah? No, I'm not. Oh gosh, man. I can't. You see, that's the problem. Why? It's different for men to compliment men. I get that. So when a woman compliments another woman and it's like, ooh, you know, thank you, Willie. I don't know. You try to blow my spot up and stuff the other day on your live, like, oh, what was it for my birthday? Ugh. I'm like, no, I don't have a problem complimenting another woman. If I see she has a nice body, why can't I say she has a nice body? It's not that women, some women don't have that problem, man. We just call it as we see it. It's not bi-curious. Ugh. All right, so for Miss Kiki, this is her reading. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So this is for Miss Kiki. Do you love me? Womp womp. Awesome. Good, man. Good. Is my voice on there too? Right, Kiki? Yeah, we don't have a problem. If it's tasteful, like damn, like Pink was looking good on her birthday. You know what I'm saying? I had to compliment. She had the red shoes on too. Then you got Raz Girl with the white t-shirt. I mean, come on. Even Stevie Wonder would be like this. Our Raz Girl. Man, you better get off my mother's page. My mama and my children are off limits. What is this? That's right, Lotus. But thank you, Maine. Let's try to get my mother up here soon. Okay. Over here stalking my mom. Like, Maine. Maine has an affinity too. Maine is one of those. Oh, what am I gonna do with you? Thank you, Kiki. Maine. Ooh, you got the sun card coming out. Leo season. This is from Miss Kiki. I like this. What else do we have here? Ooh, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit. All right, so this is this Virgo energy with the Nine of Pentacles. Here is this Taurus. I like this. This is that independent, you know, this is this reflection. And with the sun coming out, you know, I'm getting that there was a lot of introspection going on here. It's almost like where you felt like nobody is, like, sat there, you came to this realization that you don't really need anybody in your corner. It's like you've created this stability for yourself. But this is also mental as well, not only just financial, but I'm getting it's more of a mental mindset, because the Nine of Pentacles is Miss Independent. Usually in the traditional tarot, it is a woman by herself there with the pentacles around in a garden. And so she's stable, she's secure, she doesn't need or wants for anything. While yes, it's like that Aquarian energy. It's this, I really like to be by myself. I love my emotional freedom, but sometimes I like to join in the group. And that's what I'm getting here, because you're the star, you're the sun card here, right? So this is that Leo energy. This is this masculine energy. It's taking back this mindset, this feeling of, you know, not the damsel in distress, but for better lack of words, it's that feminine. You're standing in your truth. You're standing in your power. You realize that, again, you don't need anyone really in your corner. You are you know how they say you are your worst enemy? Or you could do bad by yourself. Well, this is the opposite. It's you doing best for yourself. It's you not needing anyone for validation or support in that sense, because you realize that you can do this on your own, right? With this Virgo and Hermit card here, it's that introspection. It took you some time. You probably did sit in the dark, right? And have these intimate moments with yourself where you're thinking, you know, this one didn't do this and that didn't happen. And, you know, it's that reflection, right? And we're coming up into this full moon where it's perfect timing to purge and let go of all those naysayers or things that no longer resonate with you. So you can become your higher self. It's that God body, a goddess body. It's that higher thinking frequency. It's that higher level frequency. All right, we're going to clarify why that is there. Good for you. Get that damn thing. Hey, one man. All right, man. We'll see you later. He's going to be coming in with it. Hey, Mark Morris. Zaza Ali. I see you. I'm not Zaza, but I do like her. She's dope. That's that masculine, feminine. That's that divine masculine and divine feminine energy combining together. It's knowing who you are. It's going through those trials and tribulations, knowing you stand your ground, knowing you could stand on your 2 feet and not really need anybody around you. Again, it is nice to have that type of energy around you. But, you know, sometimes, like I said, you could do bad by yourself. Right? I think that's Toni Morrison that said that. Or is that Zaza? Mm-hmm. But anyway, that's the energy. I'm going to clarify why this is here. just stopped talking. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. That's right. So this clarifies the Sun card here. All right. The bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. This is that Aries energy as well. So this is that standing, this is that standing your ground. But with the Six of Pentacles, to clarify, it's that reciprocating back and forth. It's the I know that I'm good enough. It's the I know I can do bad by myself, but I don't need anybody else to bring me down. Again, with these pentacles, it could also be that there's some, you're generating some money. These ideas are coming to you. Again, today is the 21st, but it breaks down to the number 3. So it's that action, it's that creativity coming in. There could be some things in the works that you're cooking on, okay, for better lack of words, because she is a cook, or a chef rather. All right, so there could be some ideas coming up in regards to how to generate some money, reciprocating it back to you. But this is also energy as well. This is that I gave out and now it's coming back. You're giving back to yourself. You're giving to what you gave to others is coming back to you. And it may not be that you see it, physically, like somebody giving it back to you. It's just that energy. You're pouring it back into yourself. Again, it's that moment of reflection where you sat back and you're thinking, I did X, Y, and Z. Now I need to pull back that energy. All right. Remember, we're in that full moon season right now. So from today till Friday, Friday is the full moon of Aquarius. It's that purging. It's the releasing and letting go and knowing. Remember, the sun and the moon are the opposites, right? But they both are the energy. So where there's darkness, there's light, right? In the Bible, I think it's Corinthians. I can't quote that correctly, but weeping is for one night. Joy comes in the morning. That's where you're at. All right. So let's get you a goddess oracle. I'm sure one of my little Bible friends are going to be in there telling me which. Oh, hey boy. Good morning. Salute. You're late. What did you getting the crust out your eyes? Like usually here first thing in the morning. All right, y'all. All right, honey. Peace, peace, peace. Stay up. Okay, let's get a goddess. All right, so I'm using the goddess deck for you, Kiki. It's the oracle deck. It's an oracle deck, and you're a goddess, so why not? I usually use my oracles at the end of the reading just to kind of sop it all up. Whoop. We'll take those because those two came out. Yeah. We have Strength card here. Exactly. So you got 2 cards that came out. The Strength card. Look at her. She's a true warrior. And then we have Rhythm. All right. So there goes that full moon again. Creativity. All right. With rabbits, it's fertility, not necessarily meaning about pregnancy. And we got the bottom of the deck, acceptance. All right. So that's what it is. You are accepting the fact that it's you. It's been you all along, right? And as the good witch Glenda says in The Wizard of Oz, she said, Dorothy, you've had the power all in you all along. So, that's that strength. The Leo, in the tarot deck, it's the Leo energy as well, the Strength card, right? And with this rabbit here, I said fertility because that's creativity as well. This is birthing a new idea, whether it's, getting right in regards to money or just a new outlook, a way of thinking. There's all this creativity running through you, and it could pick up more so towards Friday with the full moon. All right. let's see what the bottom here says. Know your strength and tune into the natural rhythm of life. 33 is a master number. All right. That's that Christ consciousness. Again, that's you having your epiphany. You're having your aha moment, or you had your aha moment. That was that hermit sitting in there. This is that Christ consciousness again. This is that knowing who you are and taking that stand and rolling with the flow, going with the flow, with the rhythm of it all. All right. So that was your reading. And I hope that resonated with you in one way or another. All right. What is just whip the coal out my eyes? See who's paging me? Why? That's right, Big Papa. I love it when they call me Big Papa. Kiki, your mom's a Leo? Well, the Leo energy is definitely, we're right almost close to Leo anyway. Right? I think tomorrow, 22nd, officially starts Leo. So it's coming up. So take this moment, take this energy that's coming up and use that to some creativity. Excuse me, whether it be, cooking, or I'm getting food and I'm getting money somewhere in those two. And obviously, if you do cook, you could probably think about wanting to sell, whatever it is that's a specialty of yours, and have that as revenue coming in. Your mom's a Leo, okay? Yeah, see, that's probably what it was, Kiki. That's all it takes. Listen, we're in the age of Aquarius right now. This is that running sign, and the age of Aquarius has just started, right? This is going to be for another, is it 2,000 years or 200 years? I think it's 2,000 years. So we're going to be in it for a while. But Aquarians are the independent ones. They're the free thinkers. They're the ones that go against the grain. So if you have this sign running throughout the whole year, this is why you see all this battling, and you see the haves and the have-nots. You see, just see what the pandemic just did to us. It shut us down, right? So everybody who was on top are right now down at the bottom, and those who are at the bottom are rising to the top. It's the cycle. It's circle of life, cycle of life. That's what it is. And so when you Aquarian is the knowing. When we were in the Piscean era, it was the belief. I believe it is, so it is. But now we see that it is. So all those fake people, who fronted and act like they were really there for you, you see who they really are. Sometimes it's the closest ones to you, the families and the friends. Knowing what your destiny number is, knowing what your life cycle is, and your soul path numbers is good, because it helps you to know what it's forewarning you of what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. I was told not to say too much, but I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try to use what I'm going to say later on tonight, because it says don't say too much, because you don't know who's who and who's really there for you. So yeah, it's the seeing people for who they really are, and you take it like that. DMX said, them Leos. Ooh, I love Leos. I'm good, homie. Wake and bake. Yeah, well, I love Leos, but I just got a brain fart or brain freeze. Yeah, you just use your discernment. This is the great time to weed out the wheat, the tares. All right, and get who you're gonna have aligned with you, because again, the people who you think was your friends or your family really is like, and it's hard because some people really know how to put on this persona where it's like, oh wow, I didn't even think that would be you. So, this is your perfect opportunity to seize the moment and do what you got to do. Uh-huh. Yeah, the dudes, booze, cruise, you name it, you see it. And it's a really hard, it's a weird time. It's a really weird, peculiar place because a lot of things are being shaken up where you don't. I mean, even if you just think about it globally, like, is shit really real? Like, is this all really real that's happening? I know some of it is real, but I know also some of it is assimilation. I know some of it is like we're in the matrix. So it's like you really gotta really like hone in and start trusting your intuition a lot more because things are just starting to begin. Things are really starting to unravel, unfold. And people, protect your energy, as King Ramon says, because they, dark likes to gravitate towards the light. And so when you shine as the sun, everybody wants to be in the sun. Nobody, they don't want to like to be in that darkness. And sometimes you have to be in that darkness. But you get the parasites and the maggots that come up and they want to, attach themselves. And it's like, So you it's really hard because especially when it's somebody close to you, it's like, I didn't see that and I didn't want that. But you gotta do what you gotta do, Lotus says, yes, it is. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Lotus just brought my memory back. DMX said on Drink Champs, he said, trust the person for who they are. So Nori said, well, what do you mean by that? Now I might be paraphrasing, but he said, think about it. If the person's a liar, trust that they're a liar. If a person's a cheat, trust that they're a cheater. If the person is a robber, trust their actions. At least you know who they are. And you're not like expecting them to be anybody else. And I was like, that's making more and more sense. So yeah. You gotta that's who they are. Because there's a lot of people, beautiful people out there that they really put on a persona. And you'll be like, yo, remember who was it? Archangel? Was it Archangel Michael or Lucifer? That was so beautiful. And they disguise themselves and they're really ugly. Their mind state is ugly. Because some of the most beautifulest people, they're ugly inside. And it shows. That's that romance that I was talking about with this getting to know each other. Somebody's really got this Lucifer way about him. He's very handsome. He's very easy on the eyes, and we would we like that attraction. But this person is not. They have this shallowness about them. They're self-absorbed. They're narcissists, and it's really not cute. It's really like somebody I don't want to get to know. But if it's for that moment, if it's a little flingy thingy, that's what it is. But it's not somebody you want to invest in. That's what I'm saying. There's these type of people that are running around out here like that are beautiful. But when you get to know them, it's like, what? You said what now? It's weird. It's a weird place that we're in. But no one's perfect. I'm not trying to sit here and bat my chest and be like, oh, I'm better than. No. I'm just saying that there's really nicely packaged people and they're really not. Oh, Lotus. It's not even worth it to lose your energy. So, all right, y'all. With that all being said, all right. So I hope I didn't miss anybody now, because poor Kiki was out in the wings, and I was like, what? What? Salute to Fresh and Lotus in the chat. Yes. All my moderators, big up, big up. And thank you for the donations, Fresh Breezy, Willie, and King Ramon. Fresh. Was it Fresh? Pink, you like me now. Did I hear package? I did mean some of it. Yeah, they're nicely packaged. Not that kind of package, Pink. Although they might be packing. Meats packing district. And there's such a thing as that here in New York City. It's called the meatpacking district. And why it was called that is because back in the 1900s, because we are on two different ports, the east and the west. It's the Hudson River, and then it's the East River. That's where all the goods and transports and the ships would dock at, down 13th Street, 14th Street. So in that area, they called it the meatpacking district. So your meats were there, your fresh produce, your fish. Now it's called Soho, whatever. But yeah, there's such a thing as meatpacking, AKA us. Okay. Hey boy. Yeah. Anywhere there's ports, I'm sure that's what they would call it. I'm not sure if they call it the meatpacking, but yeah. Oh, very good, Kiki. Okay, cool. Down 26th Street. Okay. It's almost like we're on the same, even though we're West Coast, East Coast. Yeah, Fresh knows. Yeah, it was the Fresh bracket. I don't know why they named it Soho. So dumb. They always want to make shit trendy and cute. It's like, shut up. It's the meatpacking district. Meat Train. I didn't see that. I didn't see that movie, the meat train. I don't like gore. I like scary. As Rich says, Big Rich says, spooky good. I like spooky, like hauntings and ghosts. Cause that's my life. So I like that stuff. Oh, is it South Coast? Oh, okay, that's what it is. South of Houston Street. So dumb. I was gonna say another word, but then I'd be offending some people. So I'm gonna say that. Really dumb. Yeah. So back in the 1900s, that's what it was. And all the. I think there's some areas that are still in operation, but that's how we would use code words and be like, the meat packing district. They was packing. So, but yeah, like this person, they could be having that. Hey, don't fall for it, ladies. Don't fall for it. Because all that, there's nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. That's like Belle Biv DeVoe said, never trust a big butt and a smile. Well, that's the same thing. Opposite. That's the same thing. Never trust a big butt and a smile. I'm telling you, the meatpacking district, sometimes that'll get you in trouble. We call it the Devil D. But anywho, my coffee is all cold. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna start. Y'all had me all in my junior high school crushing. This is the Foxy Moons reading channel. Wait, go on another tangent. Oh, really? Ooh. That's sometimes that happens too. Fresh Breezy said I'm out. The DD too can mean that as well. It's usually, let me shut up. But yeah, it's usually the ones that do have the devil have also the dirty, because they be slinging it. Slinging it. Oh, Jesus. See, Kiki? I know. We know. They're the devil. Be like, look, stay away from me. Stay. Because y'all bad news. All right, catch us tonight. Pink Sugar and I will be doing our topic. She's now changed the title. We are lining it up beautifully. Almost to a fault. Like, shit. I done put my foot in that one. Oof. And like I said, that warlock will be tape recording and be like, Foxy, what you said, Foxy? And then show it for the whole world to see. And I'll be like, I'm just going to be Robin and be on the wing seat of tonight, even though I have some questions. With Pink and I tonight, we're going live at 7 p.m. Please check out. Ooh, Jesus, she said it. Tonight's topic: 3 ways. Are you down? But I don't. Never mind, Pink. I'm like, okay. Are you still down, like Tupac said? Are you still down for me? Forever. Speaking about Pac, that was a devil too. He was out there slinging. Wish I came across him. Just a path, just around the corner. My husband was able to do that. He saw him coming out 125th, 126th Street, right when he was going through that court case. He was like, yeah, I saw Pac. He said his wife came around the corner like, y'all saw Pac? Y'all saw Pac? And they was all like, my husband and his friends were like, yeah, he just went up the block. He went up to the bodega. I was like, he was like, yeah, he's short. I'm like, really? Yeah, he's like, he's just a little bit taller than you. And I'm 5'7". I was like, Pac seemed like he's taller than that. And he's like, nah, he's little. My husband knows there is no, he gets mad. Not mad, but he knows. I'm like, you know that was my first husband, right? Before you came along. What's my first husband? Anyway, yeah, that's what happens. Don't get me started with Pac. Oh, good. Kiki says she subbed in. Good. I can't wait. It's going to be interesting. We got how many more hours, Pink? Oof, I can't wait. I did some homework. I still have to. I started falling asleep last night with writing down statistics, because we got to come with statistics. We can't just come up with the shit off the top of our head because we're in our feelings. We got to come with statistics. So the pilot to the co-pilot, I will be sitting there in the wings trying to be careful because I know who is out there. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be good. I can't wait. So, yes, watch us tonight, 7 p.m., Pink Sugar's platform on YouTube, in the YouTube streets. Again, to my moderators, thank you so much for coming through and helping me. Always Big Willie to be my wingman. And Lotus right on the side. Big Cat came in earlier. Much salute to Big Cat. NASA, the usual hitters, Fresh Breezy. Please get your booze. Get your booze. He said, I'm getting the popcorn. Fresh is going to be like, oh, damn, Pink. We just stepped in this one tonight, boy. Whew. Oof. I might have to go get me something. Because a sober mind, I'll be like, get a little saucy, and then I might just lighten up just a little bit. But yeah, get your goods, man. It seems like this was the prelude to tonight's episode. And I just want to give shout outs to everybody that came through. A-Boy, the usual suspects. We had Kiki come in and get her reading, King Ramon. I really got to go on and get mine now. Pink said I got mine. Damn it. Of course, Maine the Milkman, the big guru, the warlock himself, who graced us with his presence. Limes and Lemons came through. Haven't seen her in a minute. For real. Hunnit came in. Some 619. I don't know. That might have been my husband trying to play games. He said he was going to come through. No. He's like, you got all these people out here. I got to see what you're doing. I see who you're talking to. Like, listen here, Pisces. Jealousy will get you nowhere in life. And everybody else that I missed, not on purpose, but you know who you are. Thank you again. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, birthday blessings, and being here with me to celebrate that glorious day. And that's it. Just thank you. I'm really humbly, of course, Big Rich, another hitter. And not hitters, y'all know what I mean, right? My heavy hitters. It's a term. You know, some words are used differently in New York than they are other places. Most of the people use our words, so it sounds like it came from them, but it's usually us that set the precedence. Anyway, of course, my big brother, Fresh Breezy, another Harlem's finest. Listen, Fresh Breezy, I gotta talk to Lady Fresh. Because y'all Pisces be killing me. I was with 2 for my birthday. And surprisingly, it was calm. Because my dad's a Pisces too. And I'm just like, actually, and my daughter. I had 3 of y'all. I had all 3 Pisces with me. And the Sag, my Sagittarius. I was just like, but we were by water. So it was calm. That's our element. But A-Boy, I don't mean a hitter like, okay, so hitter, all right, so shooter and hitter, are they 2 different things? Because when I say heavy hitters, I mean like heavy hitters, not shooters. We don't promote all that over here. But that's what I mean. You know, the top dogs. Good, Kiki, good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my. If old school, my dad is old school. He is definitely old school Pisces. But he stalked. He did his fair share of stalking. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I know all about it. Ignore A-Boy, he bugging. Oh, thank you, Jen. That's right. And Jen came through. She's become a heavy hitter. That's right. We're getting the ladies up there. Slowly, the ladies are starting to come through. Usually, my good brother out there in New Orleans, Olo. He's not Shango now. I forgot who he's with. But anyway, salute to him for coming through. Okay, Fresh. He said I'm really gone. No, you're not. You're sitting here listening. No, we'll see you later. Get your rest. Wait, and where y'all was at on vacation? Because we want to go. We love the Pisces. Yeah, Lotus. As much as I love to hate them, I love them. I'm telling you, my dad, I said, my grandfather, my father, the hub, my daughter. I can't get away from them, even if I wanted to. 'Cause then they're like this, like clingy. Where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you? I'm like, why can't you just let me be? That's that Aquarian wanting to be independent. I just want to be me and chill and not have y'all around me. But the little Pisces people will be like, where are you? What are you doing? Why haven't you answered me? I could be around the corner. Or I'll be at the store for like an hour. Where are you? What are you doing? Jesus, that's right. Black Money Corp came through. Thank you, A-Boy. Leos, listen. I love Leos. My grandmother's a Leo. I got Leo in 3 placements. I reside with the Leos. Lotus is a thin line. So I'm going to... Oh, Pink said, meet up. Yeah, we can't forget Jen. Jen has become a heavy hitter up in these streets. She's definitely a good mod in other platforms. So she's a heavy hitter. Oh, really, Fresh? Aw. See, we're more aligned than we thought. Leos are good people. They I would just say that it's their mouth sometimes that gets them in trouble, because it's like whatever they say is law, and it's like, now hold on here, little lion king. Let me break you down real quick. So that'd be the only thing I would have to say about the Leos. Ooh, Jen said she coming for Willie status. Ooh, big Willie style. That's right. I see you, Jen. You're leveling up. I see that. Hey, boy, you're right about that. Fresh is a heavy hitter. No doubt. He's definitely up there. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. Like, salute to you guys, for real. Because salute to Maine, salute to Yellow Jesus, even though he didn't come through. Foxy, you got to get up there. You got something. And I'm like, nah, I'm cutting this damn YouTube off. So I always will give my homage to Yellow Jesus and Maine the Milkman, because Maine let me have a voice and Yellow Jesus believed in me. So I get who also is a Pisces. You see how I can't get away from these Pisces people, especially the Pisces men. I try to figure out what it is in my chart that keeps attracting these Pisces men. And coincidentally, the little junior high school boyfriend wasn't Pisces. He was a Libra. So maybe that's why that didn't work out. Or could have been the best friend thing. I don't know. Y'all figure it out later on. Leos get on my nerves. It takes one to know one. That's right, A-Boy. I'm not taking none of that away from you. You are my heavy hitter. You up there. Sometimes you... Listen, one time, y'all, A-Boy, I know I was supposed to go. But why not? I mean, it's Wednesday. We ain't got shit to do, right? Kiki's best friend is a Pisces. But you're a Sagittarius. You know, because Sagittarius and Pisces are kind of like the same with Virgos. Y'all are like these little creative, aloof little creatures. You're sweethearts, and they all are in that line. Yeah, A-Boy one time was here. Was it A-Boy and Nassau? They was here before I even signed in. They was like this. But is you, Foxy? But is you? So, A-Boy, you are one of my top hitters. I'm not going to take that away at all. Why Leos all look like lions? Pink, that sounds like what was those cracker box jokes? The Cracker Jack box. Why does a Leo look like a Leo, like a lion? My grandmother didn't look like that though. She did have a lot of hair though back in the days. Oh, I can't play this because they're gonna be like, "Oh, you playing Prince?" They will wipe me right off. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to. Please don't. Please don't. Leos love hard. Oof, love hard. They got big hearts. Leos love hard and war with your heart up. Black money. I know. My grandmother caused war in that house. You hear me? That's because of her mouth. And then she was married to my grandfather, who was a Pisces. Lord have mercy. Who he too stalked her. That's what I'm saying, Fresh. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. But my grandfather would sit outside that park bench when they wasn't together anymore. My grandmother got a divorce. And he'd be sitting out there waiting with his cronies. And my grandma's like, look, you see this? You see this? And not only when they got a divorce, not only did he sit outside and wait for her, right? Just to be nosy, because he wanted to know if she was with anybody. My man moved just down the block, two buildings away from her. Oof, Jesus. Yes, a cubana. We Arawaks, we Tainos. That's it. That's our claim to fame, A-boy. We Tainos. All them Caribbean people. Yeah, man. He Grandpapa's a stalker because, ooh, that's right. She put that her Leo-ness on him, and he was just like, I can't live without you. I can't sleep without you in my life. Was that R. Kelly? Should I be singing R. Kelly? I still like R. Kelly music. Y'all can throw me under the bus. I'm not perfect. Foxy Moon is not out here claiming she's perfect. I have faults. And still listening to R. Kelly might be one of them. Jesus. My grandma didn't curse, but she'll make you feel like a crumb. Yeah, that's how Leo, she did. That's what I'm saying. She caused war. She didn't. My grandma didn't curse either, but what she said she made you feel like Harry Crumb, and you'd be like, but see, I was the only one that I battle it out with her, and she'd be like, oh, okay. She give me that look. Like, yeah, grandma, don't stop playing with me. Stop playing. God, Kelly got some bangers. That's what I'm saying. Arawak are the original people in the. That's right, Black Money. Mm-hmm. Then the Tainos came through. So did the Nigerians. That's what I'm doing. That's what I had said. I think who was it? Salute to Maine for these questions. He's actually a great interviewer. Regardless how anybody thinks, he really is a great interviewer, and I like. I'm a documentary type person, so interviewing is always, is key, right? And Maine does his homework, and he listens, even if he looks like he's not. He is listening, and the questions that he asks are thought-provoking. They might be out of the circumference, but that's what an interviewer does, right? They want to know the nitty-gritty. And he asked me for my birthday, or was it May? Now maybe I'm giving him credit, but anyway, the discussion was, what do you want to do moving forward? And so one of those things was to do more genealogy, was to get back into my roots and the history of my family. And most of my family, I mean, we were born here in America, but my great grandparents are from the island. It's from Jamaica. My grandfather's mother and his mother was from Grenada and his father was from Jamaica. So most of my family is from the Caribbean. And I also come to realize while doing some more history, not just in my personal, but knowing that the Nigerians, because I know me and Pink, we were doing a reading and like Nigerians kept coming up as well. And she had mentioned that some of her family members are Nigerian. And that's what I've come to realize in doing this history with genealogy, is that the Nigerians were brought to the Caribbeans as well. So there was a lot of that intermingling where, that is the Africans. If they say, well, we're not Africans. Well, yeah, they're Africans. So the Caribbeans have African DNA ancestry in them. So he is nosy as well, mate. Black. Yeah, Pink, that's it. He is nosy. He's nosy, but his curiosity is almost like to a fault, because while it may seem nosy, and for the most part it is, but just to get to know the person as well, like, that's what's bringing his platform. And I had said that when I did his reading, like, his thing is going to blow up. And sure enough, he's at 4,000. You know what I'm saying? So what he's doing, he's got something going on there with asking these thought-provoking questions besides being nosy. Because y'all just heard him go into my mother's page. I'm like, what the? Slow it down now, man. It's like, oh, I just went into your mother's profile. But what? Listen, ladies and children, mothers and children are off the board. This was the mob. We leave the mothers and the wives and the kids alone. Black Money Court said he Mali traveled here. Mm-hmm. We're gonna see, Pink. I know y'all have a different relationship with him, and I'm Johnny come lately. I just can't. Why does it look like it's about to pour? And I'm new to the streets of this YouTube thing, right? If those who don't know me, I came in back in April, so I'm still kind of, it's been a couple of months, and getting to know the gang and developing a relationship with you guys behind the scenes as well. We're doing, readings, personal readings, and kind of just developing a certain little relationship there, is building that, because there's a fine line between, like, when you're okay. So think about a doctor, right? Because that's kind of what I think of myself in some ways. You could develop a good relationship, but there's like this, when it's professional, and when it's not, right? And you could be friends, and sometimes there's a thin line, because you could develop this relationship and then it's like, well, now because it's a breach of, like, I can't no longer, that's like a doctor having a relationship with his patient and he's like, I can't because you're my patient. So she's like, I'm not gonna be your patient no more. Now you can, like, have a date. I'm not saying that me and Pink are gonna date. I'm just saying Pink and I have developed a nice little relationship. We're almost kind of like, that's why we say sisters, because there's some similarities to us that really seem like we're in that same soul tribe. So we connect like almost instantly with each other. And so we have that. And so I like that. I appreciate that. I always thought she was beautiful, but thank you, Black Money Corp. She's gorgeous, especially back in those days. So thank you. This is Black Money Corp says, you remind me of Irene Cara from Fame, especially in those days, because she was gorgeous. Yeah, we have a lot of similarities. I mean, from the children, Not to mention in our age, we're only like what, a year apart, if that, months apart from each other. We lived across the waters from each other, Jersey, New York. So it's crazy how, spirit just aligns certain people in your life. It's crazy. So and and with that, you gotta you respect the relationship as well. That's another thing. In any type of relationship, guys, we should respect one another as individuals first, because we do come on our own, right? And then when we come together, it's a partnership. But we need to give each other that respect and know who they are. Look at Fresh Breezy talk about I was leaving, but you're back. You see, this is that Pisces thing I'm talking about. Is she Black Money? I haven't seen her in a minute. And here goes my father. I'm throwing him under the bus. My mother used to go to music and arts. For Fresh Breezy knows, but for those who don't know, in New York City, it's one of a gifted and talented high schools where either you do a portfolio for art, or if you're going to do like music, you're either your talent, whether it be playing the piano or singing. Hold on, guys, because I believe it's going to storm. Fresh Breezy, are we getting a storm up here? Is it another tropical storm? Because it's getting dark. I'm going to turn my light on. I was supposed to leave like an hour ago. But we having such a great old time. And we talking. And it's Wednesday and I don't got shit to do right now. So anyway, my father, the Pisces that he is. So my mother went to this high school called Music and Arts. It's a gifted high school. My mother used to draw. Phenomenal paintings, pictures. She was a sketch artist more so. So to get into those kind of schools, you either had to audition or you showed your portfolio. She had a portfolio. Here comes the rain now. It's a storm. Anywho, she went to the school where Fame was showed, that 1970 something, 79. I don't know when Fame came out, 80s. And she went there. So Pisces can be a little petty. My father would always make fun of her. Oh, you think you're the shit because you went there. And then he would start singing the song. Fame. He was like, what did you do? Were you in the video link? Like, he was just shooting shots at my mother because he was just a hater. Jealous. This is while they're together. Now, he's being funny, but he's also being petty. And my father also went to a, not a specialized high school, but my father also is, he's not a musician, but he can play different instruments. He played the congas, the trombone or the trumpet, the flute. Oh my gosh, I hope it's really pouring. I don't know if my child has an umbrella with her. Anyway, and he played the guitar. So my dad was, both my parents are very special and gifted. But yeah, he would shoot shots at my mom. And I'm just like, that's just the haters. Oh, did she? Well, something. So Rich asked, is that the same school Tupac went to? It's similar. There was one in Baltimore. That's where Pac went. And there's one here in New York City. Oh, wow. Really? Leroy. We love Leroy. I think Leroy was a Pisces. I'm not sure. But Leroy was doing the damn thing. We all was like, ooh. That's one of the reasons why I tuned into watching Fame was Leroy. Leroy and Debbie Allen and Irene Cara. Those are the three I wanted to see. So yeah, no, and Tupac went for because he was a dancer. Who was from the Polo Grounds? Leroy? Don't listen, y'all don't sleep on Leroy. God rest his soul. Leroy was a Tupac back in the days. Leroy was hardcore. Okay, he's from Harlem. Y'all don't sleep on Leroy. So, um, he went in for dancing, and Pac went to the Baltimore for dancing. You know, people joke Pac too as well, and I'm just like, y'all better stop sleeping on it. Y'all better stop sleeping on my Pac and stop calling him Twinkle Toes and stop saying he's gay and stop saying all this nonsense. And then y'all get mad and be like, why is he wearing Speedos? Listen, back in the 70s, they didn't have swim trunks. It was the little tidy Speedos. So that's what you wore. Now Pisces. Gemini, that Tupac was a talented little creature. He had many hats. So I don't take nothing from him. I'm like, get me started on Pac. But yeah, they're talented people out there. And you underestimate some people, be like, oh, you would never know. You never know. So today, that's what I'm saying. Today is that day with that creativity. 21 breaking down to 3. Use this day to get creative with whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you feel is deemed creative for you. New hobbies that can generate into money. All that good stuff. Ooh, lightning. Yes, me too, Kiki. I love his eyebrows. He has the most bushiest eyebrows. Now you're gonna get me over here gushing about Pac. His eyebrows, his nose. He had jacked up teeth, but I'll overlook that. That's my pet peeve. People would, oh my God. I don't know. Jacked up teeth are like a pet peeve of mine. That and fingernails. Like, especially for a man, if their nails are dirty. And my dad worked for the New York City Transit Authority here. So he worked with the trains and on the tracks at that. And he fixed the tracks. So you talk about somebody being dirty. But when he came home, clean as a whistle. No dirt under his fingernails. But when I see that, I'll be like, ew. Hey, go clean your nails out. Now I got my son doing that too. He's on top of it. He's like, nah. Not having that nastiness. All right, guys. Before we get into another topic, got thunderstorms going on over here. It is a good day to take a nap. Yeah, the fingernails is that, and the teeth. The teeth, when they start talking, themselves, you be like, what really is guys? Like, I don't really care if it's a girl, because I'm not like talking like you got a kid, so it's gonna be the opposite of sex. Right? And it's just like your the internet's acting up. Wait. A-boy said, what? If a girl's fingernails have dirt underneath, stay away from that female. You can get an infection from dirty fingernails, ladies. Just saying. Fresh breezy. That's how I didn't understand how Coco had them long nails. Remember SWV? She had those long nails. That bothered me. Because I was like, how are you really wiping yourself? Like, I don't know. This is another reason why. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to be unprofessional right now. My lips is chapping. So I'm gonna be unprofessional. This is why I liked the young lady who came on Main's platform yesterday, your favorite tomboy, because I can't deal with nails. That's just not me. And also, I worked in the medical profession for years, and we constantly have to wash our hands. So it would wear and tear the nails. And I've always kept my nails short. I once in a while had worn nails. I think I wore it one time on my platform here, but long nails are not my thing. Um, you know, kudos to the women who do have that and get them done regularly, and they up to par with it. I just can't. It makes me uncomfortable, especially when I'm cooking too, and I gotta get into the meat and all that, and then I got all this stuff. That bothers me. That's what I'm saying. Like, nails are a pet peeve, and teeth are my pet peeve. It's like, I don't know about all that. Rich, what? I don't know why I thought it was New York. Who? What? With long nails? Yeah, no, I think it's just whatever floats women. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not here to bash. I'm just trying to, like, like I said, Coco had them long nails. Like, hers were ridiculous. It's not like they were cute little coffins, whatever nails shapes that they have out now. Her shits was like Eartha Kitt. And I'm like, how do you function? How do you clean? I don't know. How do you wipe your? My main thing was, how do you wipe your ass, basically? Because, like, do you have to go like this with the toilet paper? Like, are you getting all in between? Are you getting all in between everything? That's all I wanted to know. I was just like, oh, okay, Rich. Yeah, similar setup. They're specialized schools. But he was from New York. Oh, I don't know if she might be, Rich. She might be. I don't know. I think she's in Atlanta. I thought they were always like Southern girls. Or maybe one of them was from Brooklyn. She might be from Brooklyn. I just, like I said, I nothing. I'm not sitting up here trying to bash anybody that got nails, because I know most of you ladies have them in here. But that was my thing. I'm like, gosh, she got them long ass nails. Like, how are you wiping when you take a poop? How is that being clean with them nails? Good. Oh, so she's from New York then. Okay. G-Boy said baby wipes. Yeah, baby wipes. Yeah, Lotus, I'm right there with you. Fresh, she did? You went to school with her? Wow. So maybe it's a New York thing. I don't know. New York was always the innovators with fashion and design and style. So, it is what it is. But I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I can't have the nails. It gets in my way. And then, when they grow out, you got to get them filled in again. And it's just extra work for me. And I just really I can't function with them. So, but kudos to the ladies that have them, and they're really long. It's like, okay. But men, make sure you keep your nails clean, groomed. And that's another thing. I can't stand that if a man has long nails. Like, why are your nails longer than mine? Well, if he has that one little pinky, we know what the little pinky one is for. Wait, why is your nails longer than mine? Just clip them. Groom them, shape them up. Yeah, unless you, like I said, unless there's like special occasions or something and you get your nails done, you get them a little longer. But if I get nails added, they would have to be short. so I can function. So it feels like my real nails. But other than that, and then I used to bite my nails. That's a bad habit. But I always used to bite my nails when I was little. So that was a bad habit too. That's probably why I always kept my nails short because I would just be biting nerves and stuff. Just a mess. Just a mess. Now I'm putting my foot in my mouth. Talked about my little junior high school crush. Now I gotta go and expose. Jesus. I'm kind of scared for tonight. I'm kind of scared. Mm-hmm. That's right, Pink. Fresh. That's why I don't want you clean your nails. You're not getting by me with them nasty nails. And if you want to touch up on me and get all in my personals, go clean your nails. Lotus says, I like nails. I just can't find. Yeah, I think they're pretty. I love I liked Coco's nails. I think they were pretty, long, beautiful. That it was aesthetic to look at. But personally, I was like, I'm not wearing that shit. Because the first thing that came to my mind is, how are you wiping your ass? Inquiring minds want to know. Like, are you getting all of that? We got a lot of stuff down there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like boys. You can just whip it out and. Psh. We got a lot of stuff to deal with down there. How are we cleaning it all out? Oh man, I gotta do some more homework, guys. We got a night ahead of us. Pink Sugar just changed the topic on us now. She said threesomes. Oh Lord, she didn't say threesomes. She said three ways. The three-way. Wasn't there a movie called like that? Is it The Hard Way or Three-Way? I don't know. It was like I think it was a Western movie. I can't remember right now. But I know it's The Three-Way or The Hard Way or something like that. So now I got to go and finish my statistics. As fresh as what? Ooh. Dirty shoestrings? I didn't think about that. That's good advice, Fresh. Thank you. Fresh says, okay. I didn't think about that though, Fresh. Pay attention to shoestrings, ladies. If they're dirty, run. Fresh Breezy says, I never paid attention to that. But that would make sense then. But I mean, if he's out in the street, like, playing around. Yeah, no grown man. I would say no grown man should have dirty shoelaces. You get a hall pass if you're like you're like a teenager or a young man. But if you like 30 and older and your shoestrings is kind of dirty, that might be an issue. That might be something. 3 the hard way. There we go. Thank you, Pink. Yeah, I knew it was something hard way and 3 in there. I knew it was something like that. Yeah, I never saw that, but I like the title. I like the title of it. Or Luke. I think. All right, I'm messing up movies, but yeah, you're right. That's the title of it. Just like the sound of it. I'm gonna just leave it there. So we're gonna be talking about this tonight. Pink Sugar on her platform. Jesus, we really diving in. Oh, you know, where was your? Do you have another backup topic behind this? Because I feel like you're living dangerously. Damn, that one is gonna be woof tonight, boy. That's gonna be crazy. Gonna be crazy, y'all. They're all gonna be chiming in today. Definitely gonna have to have something to calm those nerves. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go because it is like 3 hours now, and we just. Anyway, salute to everybody. We will see you later. Pink Sugar and I will be on tonight at 7 p.m. on the YouTube streets, talking about some three the hard way, and other things. Not only just what you think it is, just bringing up some topics. All right, guys. So salute. I will check you guys out on the flip side. Peace.